Yo dudes, what's up? Colin here over at Inside Cycling World. Dudes, let's get into today, guys. Let's get off that dumb YouTube channel thing that's going on in the background. Dudes, guys, let me just get set up here. It's currently 14 minutes after the hour, meaning 5:14 in the morning. Don't worry, guys. Been up for, I think I got up right before 3 o'clock this morning. Had myself a nice little glass of port last night and just absolutely passed out. Dudes, I'm talking 6:56 at night. I woke up and I'm like, what time? Is it tomorrow? I thought I missed my live stream. And then I stayed up for a couple more hours after that, actually. More long days around here on the Inside Cycling World 10x10 cube of cycling dominance. Guys, it's 2026, February 28th, the 81st Omloop Nieuwsblad World Tour race here. Guys, current situation is we have 5 riders out front with a 4-minute break over the Peloton. Guys, this is the start of the Spring Classics, the Cobble Classics. Yeah, it's on, guys. We're going to be running PCS and Tour Tracker live today. I was going to show you something here. Let's take a look over here. You can see the locations of the riders right now. They're going on this clockwise direction. They will be coming back around and doing like a crazy little loop through here. You can see that right here. Take a look at the map in the top corner there. You can see that little green pointer arrow. As we head through the race course, you're going to see them turn back through another climb here. They're going to cut back through that middle section again. And they're going to be repeating some of the same climbs over and over. That's what happens in this race. They come back around again, back through all that middle stuff they've already been through here before. Coming out of the final loop towards the finish, guys. Banger time coming up. Boom. This is the start of the real racing season, dudes. This is it right here. Who's the first one in the chat? Velo Boy. Roberto. Dude, you're here. Velo Boy saying I can't find any live streams in Japan, dude. I really wish I could show you the video, guys. Some days I just feel like showing it. Actually, I don't have video yet. It comes on at 5:40 my time. Looking at it right now, it's just paused out. There's nothing going on there. But dudes, the best I can do is give you a little bit of call and insight into the race. Dudes, well, I got here too. So guys, a 4-minute lead. We're a little base to go. 121 kilometers to the finish. Guys, let's talk about this little baby here. Velo Games Fantasy Cycling. Okay, guys, so just log into Velo Games if you want. What's really cool here is I'm going to show you something, guys. Okay. So, Velo Games. You're going to create a team. You're going to pick your riders. You can see here my team name. What do you think it's going to be called? It's not Inside Cycling World. It's Team Dudes. It's always going to be Team Dudes. There's Colin's full name, guys. Colin Emerson. You can look me up on Facebook. Send me a message. If you want to direct call me, I swear, dudes, I don't care where you're from. If you direct message me, I'll chat with you online somewhere. We can have a little cycling chit-chat, a little cycling, inner circle stuff. So we're on Omloop Nieuwsblad here. Today's race 1. Dudes, there's 44 races in this series. Jump on in with us. So special shout out to, okay, hang on a second. I picked my riders here. I just picked them randomly, but not randomly, right? You got 100 points. You pick your dudes. Okay, then you join a league. Guess what? There's a league called Inside Cycling World. There's an actual mini league called Inside Cycling World. And special thank to Thomas Schenk right here. He's on screen right now. His team is Schenk Riders. We've also got X Cycling. That's X-Man. X-Man is out of Pahrump, Nevada. Dude, I remember stuff, bro. Dudes, thanks for everyone being here. Dudes, this is going to be the year for Inside Cycling World. We're going to get some sponsors. I've never had a sponsor. I've never done an official ad. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. And then we've also got Steven Cycles here. Black pudding sausage rolls. You can go through. Let's take a look at Thomas here. You can see his picks. Van der Poel, Magnier, Lucas Kubis. Dude, I didn't even know he was racing. I missed that one. Albanese. I noticed them already. Everyone's picked Van der Poel. Smart pick, guys. Team Dudes. Van der Poel, Varen Skold, Dylan Van Barl, David Ballerini, Eddie Plankert, and Casper Askren. Dudes, you can kind of weight this so that you're going to pick like 3 huge favorites and then pick some lesser riders. You can kind of blend it all out. Everyone looks like they're kind of doing the same thing, really. Van der Poel, Pidcock, I didn't even see the name. Kwiatkowski, Soren Craig Anderson, Julius Johansson, Toynes, Edward? Dylan? Yeah, I forget. Dylan Toynes. And then Steven Cycles has picked Matthew Van Der Poel, Kwiatkowski again. Tim Wellens. Yeah, I saw that too, dude. I was going to go back and pick him. That's a good pick. Jonas Abrahamsson. Simmons is here. Ah, man, I didn't even see that either. Guys, it's on. It's on. Guys, so all you got to do is jump on Velo Games, create your team, and then join Inside Cycling World League. And you can do this the whole year with us. Guys, this goes on for a long time. This goes through the entire year. So Omloop, we got Kern, Brussels, Kern tomorrow. This race here, I don't know if I'll see. Strade Bianche next weekend. Milan San Remo. All the Dutch stuff. E3 Saxo Classic. Doors van Vlaanderen. Ron van Vlaanderen. Shuttle Price. Paris-Roubaix. Amstel Gold. Liège. Dudes, come on. Like, just go. Go, go, go. Get in. And then you'll see at the end of the year, San Sebastian Classic, 8X Cycling Classics. Guys, we did this race last year on the channel. That's race 27. Industria in Argentina, we did that race. We did the Coppa Sabatini. I covered all those races on this little channel you're watching right now. So get into it. We did Tre Valley Veracine, Grand Piemonte, Il Lombardia. Guys, there's 44 races in this baby. Get in now and just give you some more insight into the racing too. We'll bounce back here now, guys. So it's called Velo Games. Just jump in, free to play. I'd love it if you guys join me. Let's get some action going on here. We got our team here. The team's here. Dude, Veloboy can't find live streams. Howdy from Veloboy. I have my PCS open. Veloboy saying Pitcock, Vanderpool. Yeah, Bingham's here too. Kubis, Tim Wellens. Those are my picks. Tom Shank saying Colin ain't fibbing about chatting on Messenger. Tom, thanks a lot, dude. Again, dudes, everyone thanked Tom here, Tom Shank, for setting this up. I had no idea about it. He said, dude, have you heard of it? I think he mentioned it in a video a little while back. And dudes, I've been missing doing the videos. It was just weird this week. There was a little bit of a break. I think we had the Tour of Rwanda. Not too interested in that race. The Tour of Sardinia was on. I think that's a 2.1 race. So I just took this week off. We just had a big snowstorm hit us. I don't know, 20, 25 centimeters of snow. So kind of dealing with that. Working on a house sale still. I'm trying to coordinate it. The appraiser on the house. Guys, this is a house I'm selling for someone else. I play realtor once in a while. And the appraiser that was supposed to be there on Friday couldn't make it because of the snowstorm. Yet, I was driving around places. These guys will do anything not to work. The closing for the house, the waiver of conditions is Monday at noon, so we'll never get it done. So I've got an inspection tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., and then we're going to reconvene late Sunday night or early Monday morning and try to get an extension for everyone. It's like a domino effect. These people have to buy this house by noon. The people that are selling the house have to sell their house by noon to get to the next house, and I don't know what else is in the domino, what else is in the chain. So everyone's kind of scrambling now. We're going to make it happen. This is what you do. Calm and cool. Make it happen. No panicking. That's right, Veloboy. That's why I picked him. Varen Skold won it last year. Dude, he's really good. He's really good. And Tom saying last year a break went to the finish. Dudes, so cool to watch all these. I don't get to see every race every year, so let's take a look at this. Top 10 percentage in one-day races. Mathieu Van Der Poel, 65%. Paul Magnier, Brennan, Philipsen, and Laporte. Is Philipsen here? Oh, my. What a race, guys. What a race. Jasper's here, guys. Jasper's here. Yeah, so they're showing his name. Wow. This is the start. I really feel like we're getting into the real season now. Matty Mahorik's here. I love this dude. Man, I love this guy. You ever see the video? I think it was Milan. No, it was a stage at the Tour de France, I believe, where he broke down in tears at the end because he had to sprint someone who he liked. Dude, I watched it, and then I showed it to Joey Jojo, and even she was like, oh, what a nice guy he is. I think she even felt the emotions out of it. So, super cool dude. Strong racer. There's Askren. He's one of my picks here. Colby Simmons is here. Okay, I thought it was Quinn, but it's not. It's a Colby. That's because Quinn's over on this team for Lidl Trek. Soren Craig Anderson. I saw that was one of the picks today. Tom Scoins. It's Edvard Toynes. Edvard Toynes here for Lidl Trek. I think one of the guys, I think it was Steven Cycles that picked him today. Yep, just finished up with the UAE Tour. So we'll bounce back here. I'll bounce back to Tour Tracker as well, guys. So right now, guys, there's 5 riders up front. We've got Jelte Krinsen, Alexis Reynard for Cofidis, Clement Alino for Burgos BH, Vincent Van Hemelen for... yeah, and Alexis Brunel. Guys, I'll jump back here and I'll tell you who this is. Alexis Eleno Clement, Burgos BH, 25-year-olds. Vincent Van Hemelen, Team Flanders Balois. Dudes, did you guys see that sprint that Tom Crabb put in? I'll have to see where that was again right now. Was that UAE Tour? Yeah, it might have been. Team Flanders Balois. Is he at the start list? He must be at the start list. Okay, we're going to bounce down here, dudes. Not here. So what I'm going to do is look up Team Flanders Balois here. Pull up Tom Crabb right here. Stage win. Oh, it's Andalusia, Ruta del Sol. First place at that race on stage 4. Really nice performance for the pro-level rider against World Tour pros. Who did he beat that day? He beat Mr. Soren Verenskold, who's at this race, guys. He beat Sandy Dujardin. Last big win for Sandy Dujardin, I would say, is the Maryland Classic last year. Alex Aramburu, Christophe Laporte, Zongle. Yeah, dude, they're all here. There's Paul Penhote. I would say his name wrong. Fernando Garvia. Tom Crabb, dude. He should be here racing. Why don't we take a look at his race schedule? He's doing Kern, Brussels, Kern tomorrow, guys. So this guy might be someone to think about in your start list for tomorrow, guys, at Velo Games. And let me just jump back here. We'll figure things out. So, guys, jump in. Tell your friends about the channel. And we're going to do this year-round. Year-round, guys. So, dudes, we got the channel. We got the YouTube channel going. We'll do in Kern, Brussels, Kern tomorrow. Any race that I can do in the morning, I will do. Okay? That's my commitment. Most likely if I have video. If I don't have video, sometimes I'm a little bit, you know. So I'm trying to get that set up right now. It's supposed to be live at 5:40, so come on. Come on! Yeah, Flowbike's acting a little funny, so it should be up here soon. Guys, have a sip of coffee. I'm on the 3rd coffee today. Usually I've had a full pot by now. Crab is racing tomorrow. Yep, thanks, Tom. We got Mike Sabby here. Mike, we got a breakaway up front. It's down to 3 minutes right now. 5 riders in the breakaway, 5 teams represented. Crinsen, Renard, Eleno, Van Hemelen for Team Flanders Balois. I imagine we're going to see that team all the time in every race coming up here. This Pro Series team, they're a Belgian team. We're in that part of the world up here, you know, northern France, Belgium, the Netherlands. This team is very present in this part of the world. This is their stomping grounds. I do want to take a look at Unibet because someone picked Unibet Rosa Rockets. Yeah, dude, see, I made my picks really quick. Tom got me set up, sent me a Facebook Messenger. I said, dude, I don't even know what to do. What do I do? Oh, there's Victor Vercouy. I like that guy's name too for Team Flanders Balois. There's Lucas Kubis. This guy needs a win. The brothers are here. Thomas and Matthias Kopecky. Nicholas Larson. That dude. Guys, I've always bring this guy's name up. This is the guy last year who was riding for BHS PL, Beton, Bornholm, Conti, and jumped right up to pro. He was riding for Uno X before, so it looks like he lost his seat somewhere, probably on a contract. Basically kicked some butt at the Tour of Denmark last year, finishing 3rd overall. And then, what do you know? What a coinky-dink. He got a Pro Series ride, like basically right after that. So really cool to see that guy just jump right back up on a team that he belongs on. This guy's really good. Really, really good. I think it was day 1 that he went on this huge breakaway. It doesn't show the breakaway there. There was 9 riders in the breakaway, stage 1 of the Tour of Denmark last year. Pedersen was there. Kubis. Hogstead. Yeah, another guy. Coloquick. I think that's Conti. There's Nicholas Larson. Stage 1. And so those 9... Julius Johansson was there. It's kind of weird they show... okay. There was 4 in the breakaway and there was 5 chasing the whole time. They caught them. Went to the finish. Mads Pedersen there. He's going to be pretty hard to beat, right? That was Tour of Denmark last year. I really enjoyed doing that race, guys. It's on the channel. Go have a peek at it if you ever want to, like, just Do you ever want to lull yourself to sleep one day? Just put my videos on and just let them roll. It's really good for you. So Eddie's saying, what's the difference between road race and regular roads and cobbles road? Cobbles road, dude, it's like the apocalypse. Dude, they're going to be racing over some of the roughest terrain. Dudes, this is the time of year. And I've seen lots of pros, Twitter and that, saying, man, back on the cobbles, back where we belong. I think someone said, I feel like I'm a 3-year-old jumping into a ballroom. You know those rooms where kids jump in? And they play around with the balls. That's what the pros are saying about this. I'm just trying to get this figured out, guys. Okay, so here we go. There's actually, we got the men racing today. We got the women going a little bit later. And there's also the Fawn Ardèche Classic. So I'm trying to get to my video feed here. Come on. I may have to shut this down and restart. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got a live feed, but it's just a holding screen, guys. I better turn this down. Ugh. Still not feeling good, guys. Mike Sabby, damn. No, dude, we're still racing here. Vanderpool will be catching up eventually. They got a 3-minute lead. They're going to just let them hang out there all day, guys. We got a bunch of climbs to take on here. You can see all the climbs coming up. Very lumpy, bumpy. Like, these aren't huge climbs. Actually, I did want to see this here. Let me just jump back for a second, guys. Where can I get total climbing elevation? Let's just see if I can do that. Usually you can see it. I'm kind of lost right now. Live stats. Yeah, not sure where it is right now. I saw some. The Tour de Rwanda just finished today too, guys. And yeah, so there's a bunch of cobble sections. There's a bunch of climbs. These are hardmen races. You're not going to see GC contenders winning these races. Hardmen / sprinters. That's the kind of rider that's going to win this. You know, obviously there's going to be exceptions at times. We always know Taddy is a threat when he shows up. Taddy's first race is next weekend, dude. Strade Bianche. We'll have him next week at the Strade Bianche. I'm going to go project the Tour Tracker again here. You can see the location of the riders on screen right now. That's the 3 minutes separating them. Probably 4 to 5 kilometers separation. What does it say? Actually, it says 2.2 kilometers. That's all it is? Yeah, I guess so. Average speed right now, 45 kilometers an hour, 44.9 kilometers an hour. Oh, here it is right here. So they've climbed 614 meters, 2,000 feet. They still have over 1,000 meters of climbing to go. So in context, 1,600 meters of climbing, that would be like a, you know, one big climb. That would be like a category. That would be like an HC climb maybe. HC climb and a touch. And they've kind of just smashed it out into this relatively flattish day. A sprinter's type day. But there's lots of little lumps and bumps along the way. Typical type of road conditions up here. Dave saying the cobbles are smoother than spring roads through rich neighborhoods. Yeah, guys, Dave is from Toronto. Hey, Dave, love when you message me, dude. Thanks for reaching out every day and sending me pictures and stuff like that. Dave shows me some of the roads he has to ride in Toronto in the rich neighborhoods. And yeah, it doesn't look pleasant. You could take that and put a World Tour race right through those neighborhoods. Mike saying, this is my first time watching this. Not going to lie. Dude, Mike, thanks for being here. Mike, where are you from, bro? Where are you from? So, dudes, this is how we do it. I do like an audio commentary, Mike. I show you all the stats I can. I try to show you the riders. We've lost Otto Vergarde here. Vergarde, he rides for Lidl Trek. That's a name I'm not too familiar with, guys. He's 31 years old. Here's a little picture of this dude. Rides for Lidl Trek. And what I'll do here is kind of come back over to here. Let's take a look at this guy. Dudes, I love learning about all the riders. You can't remember all of them. Otto Vergarde here, 31 years old, kind of a bigger rider. Kind of looks more like a classics rider. He just abandoned. I'm not sure why. I'm going to start looking to see if there was a crash somewhere. He did the Alula Tour this year, finishing in 49th place. Let's take a look at last year's races for him. Renui Tour, ADAC Classics, Tour de Suisse. I did not do that race. And Paris-Nice. So I would expect him to be back at Paris-Nice this year. His program only shows today, so they haven't decided what he's going to be doing this year. I'm sure they have an idea. That might change after today. Yeah, there it is again. Auto Vergarde has a ban in the race. So I don't know if there was a crash. Might see some video footage of that coming up. Dave saying climbing elevation. Ask the FAA. Yeah, exactly. Velo Boy, I just picked 6 riders for the 2026 Women's Classic. Where's the men's and where's your league? Dudes, maybe if Tom's here, he can direct you, dude. There is a code to find my league, and I don't know what it is offhand. I just saw a message come from Tom here. I think it was Tom. 40 messages. Yeah, dudes, sorry here. Okay, guys. Let me copy this. It thinks it's a phone number. Copy number. Okay, got it, dudes. Let's go back. Okay, if you're watching, dudes, this is the code right here. Paste. After you pick your teams, guys, it'll say find league or something, or find it's a mini league, okay? So you're gonna go to that mini league. That's the Inside Cycling World League. Get in there, plow in, guys. It's a great way to support the channel, and we can all kind of have a little bit of fun every week, ragging on each other. You guys beat me up. I don't care. I've got a thick skin, guys. I got a thick skin. I beat myself up more than any other person on the planet. That's how I do it. Okay. Dude, the men should be there, Velo Boy. I'm not really sure why you're not seeing it. So, dude, I'm just looking here. It actually took me right to the men. So then you would join a league right here. See where it says team management? You would join a league here. And you can enter the league code right below it. Hopefully you guys are watching this right now. So that's where you would put that code in, and that's going to take you to the Inside Cycling World mini league that Thomas Schenk put together for us. So again, Tom, thanks a lot, dude. And you can see this is my team here for today. Guys, you can change, I think, right up to the start time before a race. So obviously after today, start tweaking your team for tomorrow, because some of these riders aren't riding tomorrow. It'll just push them across, and you're not going to score any points. So get into that, dudes. Okay, Mike's from Chicago, Illinois. And Mike says, great vibe here. Thanks, Mike. Do the best I can. I've been doing this now since, well, the channel's been alive for over 3 years. And, dude, I do a lot of inside cycling, like think Zwift, Ruby, all those other platforms, Training Peaks. By the way, I heard Training Peaks had a huge update, and I think there's been a huge graphics increase on it. So, yeah, we should take a look at that. So, guys, I do ride my bike a lot inside. However, guys, I've been on a bit of a hiatus from my bike. I've been actually doing a lot of weights lately. My last bike ride, dudes, this is sad. My last bike ride was Feb 7th. Ugh, so painful when I say that out loud. Dude, I've lost so much cardio, FTP, watts per kilo. It's all just plummeted. But I'm getting stronger up top. I'm trying to be a bit more balanced now. Eddie saying also another one-day race just finished. Not only Tarragano cycling team rider win, but also 2, 3, and number 4. Oh, wow. Dude, which race is that? Okay, dudes, let me just jump out of here for a second. Let's go check out what Eddie's saying here. So I'm not sure which one it was. Next to finish. So we got the Giro Tour of Sardinia going on right now. The Giro, it's a 2.1 race. I think most of the big names are going to be here, though. The Fawn Ardèche Classic. That's a 1 pro race. 1 pro race right there, guys. So 1-day race. And wow, that looks like a tough race. That looks like a tough race. Look at all the climbing in this race. 7 kilometers at 7% right here. Mur de Roves. I've never even heard of that one. Couple little walls right before the finish. That looks pretty interesting, that one here. Got 6 riders in a break. A lot of the names aren't going to be the bigger names here. I think they're mostly at this race today. And we'll jump back to Omloop Nieuwsblad here. 81st running of it. Oh, yeah. The coldest race days by average temp in professional races this season. Tour de la Provence Stage 2 was only 6.7 degrees Celsius. Ooh, that's chilly. That is chilly. 5 riders in front, guys. The gap's coming down. When I jumped on first thing this morning, It was over 4 minutes. Now we're down to 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Still definitely in phase one of the race. Let's go back to Tour Tracker for a second here. We'll zoom out a little bit, guys. So we're going to loop back through here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to let you see this better. So here's the current location of the riders. You can see the two little blue bikes on the top of that little map up top there. I wish I could move that. I can't. They're going to kind of come through again, cut through the middle of the map. You can see it right now. The green arrow is where we're going to be riding. Zip through the middle part there. I think somewhere in here, before they come out of the loop, that's where stage 2 of the race is going to start. That's going to be just about 45K from the finish. I think we're going to see a lot of attacks there. Big names, the hitters coming to the front to try to escape over this section here. It's my guess. What do you guys think? Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't care. Just tell me. Give me something. Give me something. Say, nah, Colin, you have no idea what you're talking about. Eddie's playing Cycling Fantasy League. Yeah, guys, I've never, you know what? I've maybe over all the years I've watched cycling, I've maybe played one league. And then Tom just reached out to me. I said, dude, here's a guy that watches my channel. Let's do what he wants to do. You guys have suggestions for the channel? Just let me know. Guys, where can you find me? Well, dudes, we're going to do this live, okay? We're going to do this live just so you see this, okay? I know you know what I look like. Here's me, okay? Hey, I'm on camera too, wearing my Festina jersey. So you can reach out to me here. You can also reach out to me right here. Here's the Inside Cycling World channel. Yeah, that's me again, looking grumpy right there. I don't know why that picture was ever used. Thank you, channel administrator, who no longer is my channel administrator. It's just me now. Oh, yeah, I guess. So I post stuff in here. Yeah, Lorena Viba is just absolutely dominating in the sprint world. Wow, I love her. I'm just going to say it out loud, guys. Just going to say it. Anyway, let's shut this down. We don't need to see that anymore. Boom. Guys, reach out to me on either one. Friend me. Send me messages. Whatever. I'll get back to you. Keeps me busy. Dave saying he picked up an envelope from a client's neighbor. His garage in Forsyth had 12 bikes, racked, work stand, helmet rack, and professional tool bench. Yeah, dude. Dave is on new bike mode right now, guys. New bike mode. Oh, yeah. Awesome, dude. Velo Boy here. That's Roberto. Said I did know this. He said he was going to miss the stream one day. He did pop on in the morning, though, I think, and say hi. He finished the Osaka Marathon last Sunday. My friend who I was pacing didn't. Ooh, tough, man. Tough. Eddie's saying that race was in Turkey. I'll look for that in a bit, dude. So this race starts in Hent and goes to Ninove. I don't know if that's how you say that second word, but Mike's asking how many phases are in the race. Good question, Mike. Dude, I just usually say 2 phases. Phase 1 is kind of like you don't really got to watch it. You just got to hang out, drink coffee, beers, whatever it is you want to do. And, yeah, guys, I think I told you earlier, 101 kilometers to go here, dudes. Dudes, I'm just going to check something. Okay, camera's not bad. Sometimes I have the camera in a really bad spot. And that usually comes from when I do. And I hate that green screen there. Like that part. That part. See how it's all kind of... It's terrible. Terrible. I will be designing a whole new YouTube studio coming up shortly, guys. Probably in the next couple months. With the help of my wonderful daughter, Addison. Hey, Addison. I love you. Addison, keep your chin up. Chin up, kid. Call me anytime. Dream's back. Hello, hello. SD Works sent their S-team here. Dream will be talking about the women's race that's coming up shortly. Yeah, so Mike, I usually just say 2 phases to the race. There could be multiple. It's kind of like I always just call phase 2 where and now it's on. It's on now. Dave saying Turkey. Doesn't the stuffing cramp? Yeah, it does. It does, Dave. Dave, well, Vout's not here. Vout was registered for the race and withdrew due to illness. So I think Vout was ready to race. And you know what? I'm not even sure who replaced him. Team Visma, Axel Zongley, Christophe Laporte, Timo Kailik, Perstren, Hagines, Matthew Bren, and that's a big favorite right there, guys. Big favorite. Yeah, there's a lot of favorites here. Arnaud Delis, Binyam Gurmai, Paul Magnier. I think, well, I was going to say this is Paul's race. Totally wrong, because I did see him race. Yeah, guys, so I think our last race we did was last Sunday, I believe. I think it was last Sunday. So lost a little bit of track of cycling this week. Just too busy trying to get that house sold. It's been up and down, in the air, trying to get inspectors. I found my old inspector again. Guys, I took a break from real estate for 5 years. Back in now. Just did my first deal. So pretty pumped about that. Not a huge deal, but that's okay. It's okay. As of yesterday morning, I thought it was going to fall apart. And I was like, well, at least this isn't like $1 million or $2 million house that my deal is going to fall apart, because you get paid commission based on the sales. This is just a small sale. I'm like, well, lesson learned. Lost another rider here. Dylan Vandenstorm has abandoned the race. We do have video feed now, guys. Just not showing the race yet. It's just a lot of slow-mo stills. Trying to ramp up the race here. So let's just jump off Paul Magnier here. Dudes, lots of hitters here. John Degenkolb. Yes, dude. Yeah, UAE again, man. Wow, what a team. Tim Wellens, Rui Oliveira, Julius Johansson, Juan Sebastian Milano. Watch out for this guy. This guy's fast. Strong, man. Just having a look through everyone here. There's Tom Pidcock. I don't even know how I missed him on the start list. Yeah, I didn't even see him. That's okay. Guys, that's why it's so cool about the fantasy league here we're going to play. We got 44 races to go through. So, dudes, if you didn't get into today's race, who cares? Jump into tomorrow's. I'm sure we're going to miss races at time. You're going to forget about a race. Like, look at this. The 20th, we got a race tomorrow, and then we got a race on Wednesday, middle of the week. Then we got a race on Saturday. That's a huge one. Do not miss Strade Bianche. And from what I'm seeing from the replay, there was a tax right off the rip. Team Flanders Balois going here hard. Okay. That's this dude here. That would be Vincent van Hamelen right here. 25 years old. He's from Herentals in Belgium. Just bumped my mic there. And he's a tall dude too. Look at this. 1.91 meters tall. He's like 6'3", 6'4". There was a crash earlier on, and it looks like it was the Breakaway that crashed. Yeah. Breakaway riders crashed early on. It was Clement and the Picnic Postel rider. Okay, I thought he was there. He's gone. I think that's who that was. Okay, just watching the map here, guys. So they come southerly area, then they start cutting through the middle of the map, start taking all those little climbs and cobble sections, go back on the big loop around that we're on right now. Oh, wow. There's a place here called Gavier. There was a CX race there. Gaveer. I think it's Havre. Havre? Yeah, you don't say the G. You don't say the G. Guys, we did that CX race. I know we did. I know we did it. Come on! Dudes, I got to check that right now. Come on. So, earlier this year... I don't even know where to look right now. My brain is dead. What I could do is maybe look up Niels van der Putter and see his results here, because he basically raced all of them. Right there. UCI World Cup. Havre. Yeah, just fake it with me. Just fake it, guys. That was on December 26th. I'm positive I did that race. Positive. Anyways, let's get out of here. Back to the road race. Back to Omloop Nieuwsblad. Gaps now down to 2:13. Looks like this might be the race that... no, that's coming up. I know Eddie was saying there's a race in Turkey right now for Team Terengganu, which is the Malaysian Pro Series team. Yeah, Mike, I am on Instagram. Yeah, I am on Instagram. I don't know if I should do more on there. Eddie's saying the race in Turkey is a mountain road race. Who's the biggest favorite? Dude, I got to say Mathieu van der Poel has got to be the biggest favorite. Even if you just look at our little Velo Games Fantasy League here for Team Dudes. If you... okay. The Inside Cycling World League. Everyone on this... There's only 4 of us right now because I just told people about it. Van der Poel, Steven Cycles picked Van der Poel. X-Men, who's out of Nevada, picked Vanderpool. Two team guys, sorry, two players in the league picked Kwiatkowski. Everyone picked Vanderpool though. So to me, Vanderpool. So my picks were Vanderpool, Aaron Scald, who won yesterday, Dylan Van Baarle, some hard men. Ballerini, yeah, I never know. He can always pull some. Eddie Plankert and Casper Asgren, hard men. Vanderpool, my favorite cyclist. Vanderpool, I should say. And we look at the map, guys. Yeah, here's that big loop we're coming around, and we're going to be cutting back through the middle again. We're going to take this route through there. You can see here. Okay, so yeah, clockwise. Okay, we're not going to go to the finishing line. We're going to loop around again, and I think through here is where phase 2 of the race starts. We're going to be just over 45K to the finish. I think there's going to be some attacks. Could be like Tim Wellens type area part of the world. He likes his long-range attacks. Got Mathieu van der Poel on camera right now. It is raining on course too, guys. It is raining. Lots of riders have their rain jackets on, so we're not seeing the jerseys we're so used to seeing right now. 225 is the gap right now. Back to the chat. I'll say, look right at you guys. This morning, we've got a Builders. This is what I'm having today. Cliff Bar, Builders. There we go. Dudes, I've lost 15 pounds in 2 months. Just really not eating. Colin needs to watch his weight before he dips under a certain weight and gets too skinny. Okay, let's go back. Dave saying, I think Wout's last crash had a bigger effect on him than was first thought. Dude, yeah, Dave, it showed him. I think he put 1,600 kilometers on his bike in training. Like, dude. So, guys, if you don't know, I don't ride a lot outside. I hate where I live. It's not really great for riding. It's all straight roads. We don't have windy roads here. We're on a township grid range road system out here in Western Canada. So the roads, there's an intersection every mile. And at that intersection, you can go north, south, east, or west. The north roads go 2 miles. To the next intersection, you can go east or west. That goes over 1 mile in either direction to another. It's like you end up riding rectangles all the time. Or a square, I guess, if you make it work like that. I ride mostly inside. Dudes, just so you know, the Visma Lisa bike guys, and I saw pictures, I don't know where it was, maybe Instagram or Facebook. Wout rides a lot of Rouvy. That's where they have a collab with Rouvy. Team Visma Lisa bike is on there all the time. Mathieu van der Poel and Team Alpecin Premier Tech this year, they ride Zwift. That's their thing. So I got to get on the bike, guys. I got to do it. Looks like some of the riders here are quite cold, shaking the hands. I hear a decathlon rider chatting with one of the Lotto Intermarché riders at the back. Yeah, dudes, it's soggy out here. Soggy and gross and disgusting. I absolutely love it. 100 kilometers to go. Don's here. Hey, dudes, where's Wout? Wout's out, dude. He was registered, but he's not here. Dream is hoping for Pidcock to podium. Mike Sabby saying, can he still win even if he's not in the top 5 right now? I've never watched. Dude, so Mike, give us your background, Mike. What's your cycling background? I'm getting a sense, Mike, that you just stumbled into this channel somehow on a Saturday morning. The wife's asleep. Dude, I'm making up a story for you here. Your 8 children are tucked away safely in bed. Love those kids, dude. And you just came online here, and you're looking around. You got sick of all the motivational stuff, and you thought, wow, who's this idiot talking about this weird sport I know nothing about? Yeah, dude, so if that's the story, Mike, I just made that up. Mathieu van der Poel can still easily win this race, dude. So that gap to those 5 riders up front of 2 minutes and 36 seconds is just being controlled by the riders behind. I think there's approximately 170 riders here. Let's jump back over to this one. There's 170 riders, 1.9 kilometers. That's about 1.25 miles behind the 5 riders up front. They're just controlling this. It's like a fine art that they know how hard to go to bring those guys back. On the front right now, dudes, of the Peloton, the chasing, a lot of Bahrain Victorious and a lot of Q36.5. Tudor there as well. Really hard to make out the teams here right now, guys, because they're all wearing arm warmers. Everyone's soaking wet. There's Julius Johansson right in the middle with that blonde, shaggy mustache. Not greasy like Brandon McNulty's either. I got to point that out. I'm not into greasy mustaches, guys. Just not. I'm not into guys either, just so you know. But there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just being an idiot, guys. You know what happens on the channel, right? Check this out, dudes. Yeah, this is like big man territory here. Like, dudes. Tallest. I love seeing stats like this. Tallest riders. Look at this guy. Roel van Sint Martensdijk. I've seen this guy before last year. This dude is 1.97 meters tall. He's 10 centimeters taller than me. 2.54 centimeters to an inch. He is 4 inches taller than me. This guy walks around at 6'6". So everyone thinks cyclists are little skinny guys. Nah. These are the big dudes that sit out front and get blasted by the wind and tow those little guys along. Soren Verenskold won this race last year, 1.95 meters tall. Alex Kirsch, 1.94. Ben Turner, 1.94. You get the drift, right? Lot of big men here. Dude, as I say, full-size men. Full-size men. Okay, I'm getting back on track here, dudes. Mathieu van der Poel. Everyone's going to be cheering for Mathieu today. So yeah, Mike, he can still win. The Peloton's going to pull these dudes back. Actually watching the head of the race right here. Okay, all 5 riders are there. Vincent van Hemelen is back at the team car right now, getting a little bit of directions. Kind of a sticky bottle, but that's okay. It's not going to affect the race at all. Loading up with gels here, it looks like. Remember, 2 dudes. I'll take a look here. So, Clement Eleno, he is a Pro Series rider. Vincent van Hemelen is a Pro Series rider. Jaco Alula World Tour. Cofidis is Pro Series this year. Remember, Cofidis got demoted last year, or relegated, I should say, guys. So if you're new here again, it's the same as like in, I'm just going to call it Pro Soccer, just to annoy all the Europeans. You're welcome. That's what I do for a living. Football, guys. Promotion, relegation. The top 2 teams in the Pro Series will replace the lowest 2 teams in the World Tour teams. So they do a flip-flop. Cofidis got relegated from World Tour to Pro. So Alexis is there, and this dude too. Do we have 2 Alexis? We do. We got Alexis and we got Alexis. Alexis Reynard and Alexis Brunel here for Total Energies. Another Pro Series team. This guy used to ride World Tour for Groupama FDJ. They still are a team. He was with UAE. Wow, what a weird year for this guy. What happened to this dude? Look at this. He rode World Tour in 2020, that year. 2021 with Groupama FDJ. Went to UAE till mid-year. Look at that. Till June 22nd. Then showed up on a club level team. Like, dudes, the lowest rung in cycling. Their results don't even show on here. I bet you there was some kind of action going on over at UAE and he didn't fit in. That's my guess. So nice to see him back at the Pro Series level here. I wonder what happened. Maybe he got into a brawl with Taddy or something. Never know. Just making that up too. That's right, Dave. Mathieu is the only rider that pushes Poggy on all terrains. Yeah, dude, I love Mathieu van der Poel. To me, man, I'd way rather see him win than Poggy. Yeah, this is just Mathieu's territory. This is his territory. Poggy does very well here, though. Empty 420. Wout is not winning today, right? Yeah, dude, Wout was registered as of, I think, 4 days ago, and he got pulled out because of an illness. Probably just a cough or something. I know he's been doing a ton of training. Dave, thanks, dude. I haven't even said it yet. I'm the worst at my channel. Dave's saying, remember to like, share, and tell friends. Friends and strangers, no one's stranger than me. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, dude, empty. He was sick. He is sick. Empty. Thoughts on Poe McHale? Can he finish top 10? Dudes, I don't even know if I know who that is right now. Dude, shoot me a message down below so I can figure out who that is. What team? Okay, now we got to look. Empty's throwing me off here. Oh, okay. We're looking maybe. Oh, right here. Dudes, I don't even know if I know this name that well. Let's take a look. Where would I have seen this guy? Classic VAR he just rode. He did ride Valenciana. That was the one-day race, okay? I watched that race but didn't cover it. This dude here, World Tour, Ballroom victorious for the next 2 years. Rode pro before the Equipbooker. So he's made a big step up, that's for sure. Ah, Crow race last year. We covered this race. This was the one that Paul Magnier, I think, won every stage. Yeah, there it is, right? Paul Magnier right there. So pretty impressive here. Yeah, third place on that stage right there. So on that stage right there, yeah, third place right behind Rui Oliveira for Team UAE. Paul Magnier in first place. Love seeing the Pro Series guys like battling it out with the World Tour guys. Dude, let's keep a close eye on this dude. Thanks for the shout out for him. Yeah, so I would have seen him in a lot of these races here too. Trofeo Mattioti, the Marco Pantani Memorial, we did some of that race. GP Industria, we did that race on the channel. Guys, just go back, you'll see all those races. Half of them I forget at the moment as we just keep battling on here. So his name, Pau, is it like Poe? Pau? I don't think I've ever even heard of the name Poe before in my life. Empty. Yeah, those guys are just riding for exposure at the moment and hoping they can get in a group later. Absolutely, dude. They're hoping that when the Peloton comes back or the next little breakaway group comes up, they can jump on those wheels. This is all about just keeping the race under control for right now. These guys have been kind of allowed up the road. On to the cobbles again here. Nothing too severe for cobbles here. This is called the Lange Monte section. 2.5 kilometers long. Doesn't look that bad. I think even Colin at Inside Cycling World could ride these cobbles. This is not like the Ehrenberg Forest, guys. This is just a side road. You know, people live right nearby. Pretty decent crowds out today, too, in all the rain here. I mean, this is cycling country, guys, right here. Cycling country. Mike says, lol, I placed a bet on it. Okay, Mike. Awesome. Dude, there's lots of guys that do betting here. Ah, Maddie's crashed. Okay, I'll probably get a replay on that right away, guys. Crashed by Maddie Mahoric here for Ballroom Victorious in the Peloton. Red Bull riding up front. Q36.5. Let's take a look at Q36.5's lineup. Is Nicholas Zukowski here today? This might be his type of race. Bigger guy. He's not here today. It's Pidcock. Okay, there's Schindler crash by Maddie. Well, if it was a crash, it didn't look like much. He's just standing over top of his bike. I wonder if he just got bounced up onto the sidewalk. Fred Wright, Brent Van Moor, Zandro Maurice. Hey, wait a second here. Zandro Maurice, that's right. Dude, I remember this name from last year. Alpecin de Koenig. Last year. World Tour, and he switched over to Q36.5. I think Zandro was at the Tour de France last year, wasn't he? Hell yeah, he was, bro. Hell yeah. Look at this. He actually finished 22nd overall at the Tour de France last year. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. 2 breakaways, stage 15 and 16. Wow. The Mont Ventoux stage. Won by, does anyone remember who won that stage? Does anyone remember who won the Mont Ventoux stage last year without looking? Better question is, do I remember? I'm just going to leave it there for a second, guys. Okay. Poetry class starts now. Who is worse than me? Dave, I have no creative ability whatsoever. None. So I'm the worst. Eddie, thought stage 3, Giro corner finish 50K. Looks weird, just turn corner and win. Okay, so he's talking about the Giro. Mike says his girlfriend is sleeping. Okay, so Mike doesn't have a wife. He doesn't have 8 children, like I said. That's okay. Wanted to bet on something. Dude, I gotta get on the betting. Okay, Mike, where are you betting on? And to answer the question, should be Valentin Péripontre. Valentin Péripontre last year won the Mont Ventoux. There's the profile, guys. Remember the profile? Let's take a look at it right now. Mike, if you don't know a lot of cycling, Mike, do you know cycling at all? This is one of the most iconic climbs in cycling. Nice long flat stage, sprint section, and then it's a brutal climb up. I think it's about 1,400 meters in climbing, which would be like over 4,000 feet of climbing. And maybe 10 miles, something like that. So really tough climb. Won by Valentin Péripontre. Ben Healy was second. I remember Ben Healy was chasing really hard. Santiago Buitrago, Ilan van Wilder, Tadej Pogacar. Yeah, so good, dudes. Dude, Tour de France this year is coming. I'm here every day. Every day. Cycling commentator by morning, realtor property manager in the afternoon, ladies man at night. Just kidding. I am not a ladies man at all. So Mike is betting, which is good to know. Dude, are you doing Bet365? I can never find enough good bets. Like, I want to bet on what's the chance of this guy finishing in the top 5. NSN Cycling coming to the front right now, guys. Binyam Girmay staying at the front, staying safe. Binyam is a favorite for today, guys. We'll jump back to Tour Tracker here, get you a location of the riders. Okay, guys. They're just finishing that big clockwise loop, and they're going to head south again. They've already been on these roads earlier today. So we still got a little while till phase 2. You still got a chance to get a coffee. Maybe you're in Europe and you've got some delicious dark beer. Powson, he was on Intermarché for a while. Okay. Oh, dude, empty. Empty 420. Bro, where you from, dude? So glad you're here. Dude, I love Hool. I think his name is Dan Hool. Daan Hool. Just like a giant of a man. Like, I'm kind of thinking, dude, why would you take up cycling? Like, I think I'm tall as a cyclist. I'm 6'2". And there's dudes that are 4, 5, 6 inches taller than me. Dan Hool, I believe, rides for Trek. I'm going to go find that out right now for you. Dan Hool, just so let's make sure my memory is good. He's not here today. And I thought he rode for Trek. Okay, I'm wrong. Got a nice side on the side of the road here. No idea. Oh, it probably says Feel Better Vout. Veel Better Shop Vout. How about that? I'm freaking Belgian now, guys. Where's Dan Hool? I thought Dan Hool was Lidl Trek. Okay, I screwed that one up too, guys. Empty. Correct me if you can, please. Just so I know. Dudes, it's so funny looking at that language there. Belgium, I would assume. Like, you could just kind of read it and figure out what they're saying. Veel, feel, better shop, better, vout, easy. Tour de Wanda feel difficult based on the mountain elevation. Yeah, dude, that race looks really hard. Just I wasn't into it this year. So it's nice to just, focus on some races. Oh, there's so much going on here, guys. Okay. The race in Turkey today is Mount for the win today. Okay, dudes, I think I've lost someone. Swoosh Kid. Swoosh is back. Casper Askin is a cobblestone specialist. I got him on my team. And, guys, I've lost the chat altogether now. Wow. Okay, sorry, guys. I'm all over the place. Okay, here we go again. Mike, took some big money plus to win to start the day off. College basketball starts at 11 a.m. over here. Mike, where are you at again? You must be in the States. World call football. Only Americans call it soccer. Yeah, dude, I call it soccer too. I'm Canadian. Okay. Empty saying not true. Only if the top pro teams outperform the worst world. Yeah, that's right, dude. And you're right. Empty, you're right. It's on a 3-year cycle as well. So 2 of the pro teams, it doesn't always happen. That's what Empty's saying. But it did happen this year. The 2 pro teams have to outperform the 2 lowest World Tour teams. If they don't, then there's no promotion relegation. So Empty's 100% correct. LAMF, greetings from Spring Lake Day here in Whitley Bay. Just enjoyed my second breakfast post-workout steak and eggs. LAMF 25. Okay, bro. My mom, obviously, she's got me tagged in some Facebook group. Dude, it shows Tynemouth every day, North Shields. Dude, I got to go check it out. And it always shows Whitley Bay, too. It's all like the guys that still work around the ports and the docks there. I got to get back. Mike's asking, has Matthew won Omloop? Dude, I got to look that up. I honestly, offhand, I don't know. Where is Matthew? Well, there's one quick way to figure this out. Mathieu van der Poel. 3 times Van Vlaanderen, 3-time Paris-Roubaix winner. Like, come on, dude. Hey, Poggy, try again this year, dude. Try again. 23, 24, 25. Paris-Roubaix winner, Mathieu van der Poel. Maybe this is Poggy's year, guys. 2 times Milan-San Remo. 3 times Van Vlaanderen. World champion. E3 Saxo. That's part of our Velo Games League, guys. Get in that. 2 times Door Vlaanderen. Guys, you know what I'm saying. Strade Bianche, Amstel. Those are all part of our Velo Games League. So if we back up a little bit here, guys. Kernbosser Kern, there's Strade Bianche, that's part of it. And there was another one, the E3 Saxo Classic right here. That's all these races coming up that Mathieu won are part of this Classic Sixes 2026 edition here, race over at the Velo Games Fantasy Cycling. Doorsdorf Vlaanderen coming up. Mathieu's won that as well. So yeah, from what I'm seeing here, dude, he hasn't won it. He's never won this race. I would think that would show up here. It's a pretty big race. Okay, we're going to back out a bit, guys. 89.2 kilometers to go. Average speed 41.6 right now with all these little lumps and bumps. Catching up again, guys. The chat's great today, dudes. Thank you very much. LMF saying he's never entered it before. I think we're talking about MVDP here. Don was saying, I think Wout was barfing. Yeah, he's got some kind of sickness, some kind of intestinal situation at the moment, guys. Empty saying in 2024 he was in multiple top 10s in the Volta. So I think you're talking about Pau again. Okay, I'm catching up, guys. I'm really far behind. Valentin Perry-Pont, Ventoux, you got it, Dave. Yeah, dude, I remember that song. I love those guys. And remember, there's 2 brothers, Valentin and Aurelien Perry-Pont. One's a little bit stockier than the other one. Valentin looks like Skeletor. Okay, looks like Skeletor. That's why he climbs. Mike saying, do Fanatic Sportsbook. They have cycling, and I don't know much about cycling. I appreciate you for helping the community. Dude, thank you. Dude, thank you. You guys make it happen. Guys, we've only got 36 people here right now. When the races get bigger, we're going to have like 1,000 people here. I know that from last year, guys. I can see the numbers as we're watching. Thank you so much. It's just my goofy little channel that I do. This is like listening to a baseball game. You don't get to see the video that I'm seeing because my channel will be taken down. So I do my best to show you the stats, tell you some stupid stories about myself, talk about random things. We haven't even done any geology talk today, guys. So I think I am going to make that part of my my thing every day. I'll do that every day, guys. I'm a little bit lethal as a geologist because I know just enough to be deadly or just enough to be dangerous. Beautiful buildings here. Yeah, like a 3-story gigantic house. Must be like 9,000 square feet per floor, surrounded by a moat. So cool. Yep, Dave saying Tommy Simpson died on that mountain. Dude, here's the coolest... Dude, I don't want to say cool. Okay, not cool, but interesting story. So right near the Tommy Simpson Memorial, what year did he die? Late 60s, I think? 68, 69? He died on Mont Ventoux. Put me back on my bike. That's the story. Put me back on my bike. They put him back on his bike and he died. Dude, there's another guy who was like a Grand Fondo rider. A guy that would do like 1,200 kilometer long race events. What's the big one in France? You know, Paris-Brest, I think it's called. I think it's Paris-Brest. I think it's the one it is. He got diagnosed with cancer. Guys, this is a true story, and I forget his name offhand. He has a memorial up there as well. Probably just as, to me, as important as Tommy Simpson's. This guy said, I've got stage 4 cancer. He rode up there by himself, up to Ventoux, in the early spring, I believe it was. And he died up there. He died in the snow up there. They found him dead the next day, frozen in the snow. So they put a memorial up right where he died, which is like... so close to Tommy Simpson. Maybe that's why he did that. Maybe he thought, well, there's Tom Simpson's memorial. I'm just going to lay down right here. I'm just going to die. Kind of gives me the shivers right now thinking about that. Yeah, Valentin Perry-Pont beat Healy, I believe, at Ventoux. Absolutely. Dan, who will change to the decathlon? Okay, dude, Empty, thank you so much. I'll have to look him up. Eddie's saying, relieve that cycling race over in the Middle East. Oh, what happened to the Middle East, guys? Have planes been flying around or anything? So something happened in the Middle East I don't know about. Eddie, I think one of the Norway Winter Olympics athletes now changes his sport to cycling and signed with Uno X Mobility. Yeah, dude, that's the guy that won like 6 gold medals. The only thing I can say is unless he's been riding bikes for a long time, it's going to be like a huge switch over, like bike handling skills and being able to ride in this Peloton surrounded by like upwards of 200 other riders. That's a whole nother level. They said the same thing about Michael Woods when he came across Rusty Woods, Canadian. One of the fastest runners ever in Canada for the mile run, switched to cycling, and everyone talked about how sketchy he was on a bike when he first came in, which is probably true. Mike is in Chicago, Illinois. Eddie saying, any races where they get 1, 2, 3, and 4? Dude, there was races years ago, I think in the 90s. Okay, we're watching the feedback zone here. This is where it gets Sketchville. EF rider here missed the bag, dropped everything on the ground, and that's how bike riders behind crash. You hit that bottle, you're going down. 2 bottles missed in a row, no drink for you, son. No drink for you. That was an EF rider missing all of his balls, dropping them everywhere. Dude, back in the day, I think it was Mape. Was it Mape, guys? At some of these spring classics, 1, 2, 3. Like just smashed everyone to pieces. Now, it's a little controversial, but that's the past. Don't even worry about it anymore. Just supplements and whatnot. Yeah, Tom saying MVDP has never raced Omloop, which I just learned today, guys. There's obviously a lot of Dutch, Belgian, and, that whole northern France region that know so much more about this race than I do, guys. Peloton's moving along quite nicely right now. 253. Let's take a look at this map over here. You can see where they are now. Is this fresh? Yeah, this is fresh right in here, guys. They're getting ready to enter that circuit again. And we're going to start getting lumpy through here, guys. You can see we got 4.3% gradient coming up 5. Looks like 8.7, 7.2% gradients. And these are going to be like little short walls, probably cobble too. Well, you can see the cobble sections right here. They got the cobble sections indicated in gray. I think there was 12 cobble sections, I think is what I heard this morning. Bounce back here. Okay, this must be the cobble section. Yeah, it is. At Haghoek. Yeah, I'd love to know how to say these names properly. I just kind of fake it. I just kind of make my voice deeper, and then it makes you think I'm Belgian or something. Does that make any sense? Nah, it doesn't. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, Perry, where are you from, dude? I like when new people drop in and just because then you guys are watching. I'm not sure, but I think that language is Flemish Dutch, and you read it. Nice work, dude. I try, man. I try. Yeah, dudes, because like they speak multiple languages here. Some people are speaking French, some people are speaking Dutch, and then there's I don't even know. Like it's so compact here. And that's the coolest part. I really want to get over here, guys. I really want to get over here. Coffee's getting cold. Don't like it. Dave, Poggy might show up on the Hell North with a weighted bike to compensate for his physical stature. Yeah. Eddie saying 2 of the Terengganu, the Malaysian cycling team riders, in the top 4 today are former world and pro team cyclists. Okay, dude, I'll have to look that up. Dave's saying he wants more of that video like they had at the UAE Tour. Yeah, right where the camera's looking back from the cyclist seat. I love that image. I love that too. Guys, it's getting kind of serious in the Peloton here. They are not messing around anymore. All the teams are making sure that their team leaders are on the front on every corner. Probably right before we get into technical sections and cobble sections. You don't want to get blown out the back on these ones. It can be quite windy in this part of the world. We are actually looking at a windmill right now in the middle of a traffic circle, just like a little statue type thing. NSN keeping Binion protected. Red Bull over on the left side of the road. EF right in the middle. Tudor and Bahrain. There's like 5 teams across the road right now. Mike, you're doing great for my first day here. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, dude, it's just kind of like a freewheeling, blathering session. Some days I'll talk about racing. Some days I'll talk about geology too much. Some days I'll talk about my life too much. Some days I'll talk about my dogs, my job hunts, things I'm working on. It's just kind of the Colin. I call it the Colin Variety Show. Actually, it's the Colin Variety Show. Thanks for being here, guys. You're the crowd. Dave's saying Perry breast Perry. A guy in my club did that ride on a tandem. LMF, probably Mappe in the past, dude. Mappe. They did a 1, 2, 3, and I think it might have been at Paris-Roubaix. I think. They were ridiculously strong back then with the best uniforms out there, guys. The best team kit. Often they do bike rides a lot in the off season. This is empty while training, but you can't fake Peloton. Dude, exactly. That's my thoughts exactly. This guy is obviously VO2 max beast, cardio beast. He needs to lose some weight though. He's got a little bit too much upper body strength. I heard people saying that already about him. Maybe he'd be a really good one-day rider. Is he skinny enough to battle Poggy on the Alpe d'Huez? On any of the big climbs, on the Tourmalet, anything? Probably not. Empty saying, I miss the old quick step tactics. Yes, dude. I love quick step. Dave saying, also, amateur riders ended up doping and not knowing, picked up Musette. Oh. Okay. Eddie's saying, how hurt out of 10 are they if you get crash and roads than other injuries? Dude, it's got to be pretty bad. Like, it's got to be pretty bad road racing. Like, yes, other injuries are catastrophic. You know, guys break legs. This. I think just the impact of hitting the pavement, even if you don't break anything, it just, yeah, I think it's pretty hard on your body in general. I always just say, you know, if you don't think it's bad, drive your car today at 20 miles an hour and open the door and look out and think about jumping out onto that pavement. Yeah, you're not going to want to do it. And this happens to these guys all the time. And sometimes at 2 and 3 times that speed. They're crashing like at probably 60, 70K an hour all the time. How about that guy that was at the Tour of Oman who basically lost his entire butt? He crashed at 90K an hour, 55 miles an hour. And basically when he landed, talking of crashes, Dries de Pooter for Team Jayco Alula. This dude right here just crashed. I'm going to look for a bit of a video replay right here. 23 years old. He's from Heel. I'm going to say Heel in Belgium. Drop the H. No, sorry. Drop the G. Use the H. Did not finish the Algarve. Crashed out on stage 1. Did not finish the Classica de la Mira. Finished 60th at the Alula Tour. That was, wow, that seems like a long time ago. It's not that long. Just a month back. 5 riders still up front. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Guys, these dudes aren't staying away. The Peloton's letting them hang out there. The Peloton's just, we don't want to catch them too soon. Once the Peloton, yeah, here's the crash now. Jayco Alula, down by himself. Just having a look here. He is down by himself. Trying to see what's on the road here, what he's dropped. He's got support right nearby. His seat came off. His seat has actually broken off his bike. I was wondering what was laying on the road there. Cars trying to fight their way by. Man, it's really hectic here. I mean, the cyclists, the motorbikes, the marshals, the team drivers, I can see why things happen. You know, like people get bumped, cars bump into riders, cars bump into people there. The roads are so compressed and everyone's just trying to fight their way by to get back to their team up front. It's very hectic and chaotic. Not chaotic good either. Little D&D reference there. We're in the pipe. 5x5. Yes, dude, we are. It's going to be a ring-a-ding-dong dandy at the end, guys. Oh, Eddie, what's the schedule in March? Dude, yeah, why don't we do that quickly here? Guys, this is what's coming up in March. I'm going to be banging it out here, guys. Absolutely banging it. Okay, so we got this race today, Omloop Nieuwsblad. We've got Kern, Brussels, Kern tomorrow. That's a 1 pro race. So today's a World Tour race, guys. Today is World Tour. All 18 World Tour teams have to be here. Tomorrow's a 1 pro race. We're going to see most of the World Tour riders, but we're going to see more Pro Series riders. Take a look. Next Saturday, we have Strade Bianche, 1-day race. Huge race. You better be here for that one, guys. The very next day is the start of Paris-Nice. First, I guess, really competitive stage race of the year. And speaking of which, there's Dan Houle right there. There he is. Dan Houle, 1.98 meters tall, weighing in at 84 kilograms. Yeah. Ooh, look at his race season. Yeah, all the spring classics here, guys. I love it. So, Saturday, we got Strade Bianche next week, March 7th. Sunday, we start Paris-Nice. Monday, we start Trainer Adriatico. Trainer Adriatico is 7 stages. We start on the western side of Italy, and we work our way straight across to the east. I think it's called the Tyrrhenian Sea or Tyrrhenian Sea. And we got quite a big crash here, guys, at the back. I'd say a good 15 to 20 riders involved in this one. Everyone's scrambling right now. Scrambles on, guys. This is going to jam up all the cars behind. Guys getting their chains back on here. Not a serious accident, just guys hit the dirt. Solid pavement. One guy lost 3 gels. I've never used a gel in my life. I wouldn't mind stealing those right now. A gel sponsor right here. Keep my energy up as I drink more cold coffee. Guys, I may take a nature break here soon. And by that, I mean just go grab another coffee. Sorry, dudes. Saturday, Strade Bianche. Paris-Nice starts Sunday, 8 days. I think it goes Sunday to Sunday. Trainer Adriatico starts Monday. So we're going to have double day racing there. That's going to take us through to the following Sunday. Then we got Milan-San Remo on the 21st. E3 Saxo. Dudes, there's so much racing coming. It's crazy. It is crazy. Dudes, let me just back up for a second here. The women are underway too. So the women are underway right now at the Omloop Nieuwsblad. They do 137 kilometers. I think the men do 207. Lorena Vibas is here. So, guys, future winner for today's race will be Lorena Vibas. That's my pick already. Lorena Vibas. Look at the finish line for Lorena. It's going to be perfect for her. I can't wait to see her sprinting. Yeah, that's my... Guys, I'm going to say it. That's my girl crush right now. Lorena Vibas. Love her. She's so good. So good on the bike. Technical corners coming up here too, guys. It's wet. It's windy. I think we might be going on. Yeah, we're just approaching a little bit of a cobble section. You can see the compression in the race. I think we're going to see a ton of riders further back trying to scramble their way back on. Yeah, here they come now. Good 8-9 riders back here. Yeah, let's say 6, 7 riders. These guys, riders that were involved in that crash. Still a 2-minute 30-second gap. And another group further back. A good 8-9 riders here. So again, I thought there was about 15 to 20 riders in this crash, so those numbers make sense. Take a look at the map here. And we are on that loop section now. We're going to take a hard right here and go back around the way we came. So they've already been through this section once before. Jump back here. Yep, the Cuba Cycling Dominance. Empty says, yep, Strade Bianche next week. Kern, Brussels, Kern tomorrow. Oh, Empty saying Samin on Tuesday. Yeah, dude, which race is that again? I think that's this race. I think it's this one. Is it this one? Trofeo Languela? I don't know. I don't know what race that is. Okay. Dudes, let me do chat. I'm going to grab a hot coffee because I can't drink cold coffee. Yeah, get on the highway. Get your motor running. Looking for adventure? Yeah, you got it, dude. You got it. Okay, Tom Shank, George Hincappies, and Lance Armstrong. New team, Modern Adventure Pro Cycling, is racing tomorrow. Yeah, guys, you'll see them in those kind of like scarlety colored jerseys. I really like them. Power gels and goo shots can keep you going on a long ride. Dave, dude, that's something I would do, Dave. I tried power gels in the earliest part of the century, cut my lip, looked like a joker, stopped. Dude, yeah, because they're plastic, you rip them off, tear your face open. It was pure sugar and caffeine. Dude, I love it. Dudes, yeah, I'm going to grab a coffee right now. I just need to probably pour it in there, and I got to heat it up in the microwave because that coffee's been up there for 3.5 hours. It's probably disgusting. I'll be right back, guys. No attacking Colin when he's on a nature break. We will come after you. right, dudes, I'm back. Took me a bit longer than I thought. Just a coffee warm up here. Check up on the doggies. Everything's looking good upstairs. Here's the coffee. How to be twitchy and agitated for a week if you haven't burned 1,500 calories an hour. Coffee, yes, dude. Dude, I've drank so much coffee lately. Heartburn central. On the cobbles right now, dudes. We are on the cobbles here. At least that's what I'm seeing on TV here. Am I live? I am live, aren't I? There's the furnace going off again. Guys, got the furnace guy. I hope he's coming Monday. My furnace is dying right now. He came over and looked at it on Thursday. And $1,745 estimate, which sounds about right. The part alone was over $1,400. So I'm like, okay, that's not bad. So I hope he's here Monday. He goes, it's going to die eventually. He says, your furnace is like just barely working now. Eddie's saying, Tarragona cycling team have 3 races in March, another one-day race in Turkey, stage race in Taiwan, then another back in Thailand. When are Americans proficient with the metric system? Yeah, dude, I know, right? I know. It's just the way it is. They like to use their imperial still. Man, crazy smoke bombs going off here. Pink smoke everywhere. I could see one of the riders, NSN rider, go through it and look back like, are you kidding me? Then he had to spit out a bunch of like goober from his mouth. Yeah, pink smoke bombs going after, matching the pink jersey today, guys. I love it. Still at 236. And again, as I said, I don't think phase 2 is going to start until somewhere through this section right here. Probably right before we start our run to the finish. Average speed 41.8. We've covered 904 meters of climbing. 750 meters of climbing still remaining. Okay. That crash at the back, that was at 7 8 kilometers to go. Caden Groves involved. Dries de Bont. Yeah, that was that crash where we saw 15 to 20 riders go down. Just going to hang out here for a little bit, guys. So here's the kind of climbs we're talking about. Nothing crazy here. This is the Eichenberg, but we've gone up it multiple times. No really big climbs, but it's up and down all day. Take a look at the profile, guys. Like here, up and down all day. There's no real chance to rest. You never get into your rhythm. It's 1.2 kilometers long, 80 meters of climbing. Nothing crazy. This is easy for these guys. Pepin Renderink for Soudal Quickstep pulling on the front. Soudal is at the front. I just saw them too. They're wearing like a kind of a greenish colored rain cape today, which makes them hard to identify. If you look at their actual jerseys here, Soudal Quickstep shall be the bluish colored jersey. Why don't I see them? Yeah, here, dark blue here. But they've got like a greenish overcoat on right now. Rain jacket, whatever you want to call it. Yves Lampart, Paul Magnier there. That's the man for the day for them right there. Dylan Van Baarle, he's one of my picks. I thought, why not just throw him in there? Let's take a look at Dylan Van Baarle here. 33 years old now. Top results, though, guys. He won the Paris-Roubaix in 2022. He won Dors door Vlaanderen. He won Omloop het Nieuwsblad in 2023. That's why I picked him. He's capable of winning. It just depends on any given day. 1.89 meters tall. You know, this guy's right along my lines. He's just a touch lighter than me, though. Just a touch lighter than me. I won't tell you exactly how many pounds because it's a lot. Oh, check this out, dudes. Here's a cool stat. Since 2010, longest solo win. Way back in 2010, Juan Antonio Flecha. Who remembers that, dudes? He went on a 19-kilometer solo break. And when Dylan Van Baarle won, my pick for today, one of my picks, he went on a 16.5-kilometer solo break in 2023. Wout van Aert did it in 2022. So those were solo wins. Zdeněk Stybar, you guys know this guy. See, these are short, 2.5-kilometer, 2-kilometer wins. 13 by Wout, 16 by Dylan, and Flecha, 19 kilometers. Solo win. King of the spring for the past seasons, Taddy last year, guys. Mathieu in 2024, Taddy in 2023, Wout 22, and Wout in 21. I think we're going to see less of Taddy in the Sprint Classics this year. I think they're going to like ease him back a little bit. I know he's racing next weekend. Strade Bianche is a huge race. And that's right, guys. The echelons are forming. You can see them on screen right now. The wind direction is going to hurt these guys right now. They are taking a hard right-hander. Okay, so where are we going to be? Where are we going to be right now? So that right-hander, man, I guess it could have been anywhere here. This might be a bit of a replay. Actually, it's this section right here. We took this right-hander here, and there was echelons forming through here. This might bring it all back together now. Oh, yeah, man. The wind's brutal through here. Two dudes, two Burgos riders just barely hanging on to the back. This change in direction might help them now. Remember, every turn is going to either impact them or help them with that wind direction. Definitely Peloton echelons forming. Tim Wellens at the front of the Peloton. Like, Tim's the kind of guy I could see going on a long solo attack. I could see that coming eventually here. He's done it already this year. He's done it in the past. He did it at the Tour de France last year. Okay, Don, no coffee for Don this morning. He's on the hot tea. Empty saying people are excited and the Ronde is not even happening yet. Rouleurs roll today. That's right. Big men. The guys that are good at like punching up big watts. Kind of like stronger dudes. Not the lightweight climbers. Yeah, dude, it's windy out here. Okay. ESC Goog. Who's this dude? Heading out for a coffee, 5:35 a.m. in the Pacific Northwest. Dude, you're not that far from me. You are not that far from me. Dudes, let's do that right now. Guys, you know I love doing stuff like this on the channel too, so if you're new here, this is what we do. This is where I live. That blue dot is my actual house, guys. We're going to zoom in. You can come stalk me if you want. Show up at the house. You're welcome. I don't live out here, actually. I live over here. But this is my property. These are my trees. You're like, what is this thing? That's guys, that's like a old facility for a well that was drilled back in the oil and gas. Here's my Quonset. Here's the barn. If you look closely too, you can barely see them now. I used to keep my sled dog team back in here, guys. And what's funny is, guys, I used to have my dogs on big long chains. They weren't, okay, I know some people are going to get mad about that, but you can actually see some of the dog circles still. So, see that circle there? A dog would be right here. He'd have his own house. She would have her own house. Yeah, dudes, I don't have dogs anymore. They're gone. Actually, my trailer, I sold my trailer off too. It's gone. What's funny here? Joey Jojo's Jeep, my Mazda, my Porsche 928. It's for sale right now. Yeah, we're doing some liquidation over here, guys. Anyways, Pacific Northwest, that's what we're talking about. Pacific Northwest, pretty simple one, guys. Over here somewhere. So we got ESC_Goog going out for a ride. It is 5:35 in the morning for him. Yeah, that's right, 6:40 here. So he is 1 hour behind me. So this is the Pacific Northwest. My mom lives right here in Victoria, dude. My mom lives in Victoria. Guys, if you've never been to Victoria, go. It's beautiful. Yeah, dude, it's fantastic in Victoria. This is kind of what it looks like in Victoria. Like this kind of imagery, you know. Can that open up? Please open up. Yeah, it's this kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Just cool buildings along the water. All the Empress Hotel, super famous, very expensive. There's a big Parliament building there. You're right on the water. Cool shopping down here. Just watch out for the homeless people. They're everywhere. It's such a nice place to live. My mom actually lives up here in Sydney. Sydney by the sea. This is where the ferries come in. The airport's up here. So if you ever fly into Victoria, you're right by my mom's house. She's somewhere up here. I've been there once. I'm a bad boy. Back to the race, guys. 2 minutes, 17 seconds is the gap now. Summary of results for Tim Wellens. He's had 8 wins with UAE. 42 top 10s. 42 top 10s for Tim Wellens over at UAE. Yeah, he missed a consistency right there. So Goog's going out for a coffee here pretty quick. Yeah, Don's saying Remco would be struggling. Yeah, Remco's resting it up now. No, dude, we're still racing. We are still racing, Mike. Still going. Still not at phase 2 yet. The race hasn't really heated up yet. This is just the preliminary building part. Mike's saying you think about an hour left? Dude, hour and a bit. Hour and a half. I'm going to say an hour and a half. We got 70K to go. The race is going to speed up soon. We're only averaging 41.1K an hour right now. I would expect in the last hour and a half for it to be more like in the 45 kilometer hour range. So yeah, it'll take about an hour and a half to finish this baby up. So you get to listen to my voice drone on for the next hour and a half. Dave's saying at least another hour. The Archer at the line when Fletcher wins. Exactly. Dave, you remember. Empty saying a bit more than an hour and a half. Mike asking, was Matthew Vanderpool in the crash? No, I didn't see him in the crash, dude. Matthew's safe. I did see him on the very back, though. He was probably just going back to the cars. Oh! One dude gets pushed right off the road. It might have been a Burgos BH rider. Two riders just kind of riding too close together. Got bumped over right into the grass here. You got to watch out for that. I'm going to take a look and see if we still have echelons forming. Man, I love these stats. I hate these stats are so bad. Which World Tour rider has the fewest profile views? Basically, who's the guy that no one cares about the least? Why would that even be a stat? Like, it's kind of like, who's the guy that no one really wants to look at? Oh, wow. There's a building here, guys, called Crelan. Crelan. Lan. There is a Pro CX team called Crelan Corridon. Crelan Corridon. It must be that must be their sponsor. It looked kind of like a bank. Is Crelan a bank? Any Belgians here? Toon Shats. Yes. Hey, I'm really excited about the first race. Toon. Glad you're here, dude. Toon is back from Belgium. Yeah, plus the break will benefit from small groups, out of sight, out of mind. That's from Dave. Did the trailer go to Ricky, Julian, or Bubbles? Dude, what a classic show, right? Guys, Trailer Park Boys here in Canada. I know even the Americans know of that show. Trailer Park Boys is truly Canadian, guys. I think it was based on I know it was based on a trailer park. The guys that live in the trailer park, somewhere in fictional Nova Scotia in Canada. Sunnyside Trailer Park. Okay. Escape ESC. I want to call you Escape for some reason. Goog. Dad's on one of the San Juan Islands. Dude, San Juan's. Beautiful. Guys, this part of the world through here, fantastic. So here you can see, here's the San Juan Islands. Kind of our funky border that we have here in Canada and the U.S. So here's the U.S. border. Kind of cuts through here. Canada, United States. Canada, United States. Yet Victoria's more southern down here. And I love this part here. Point Roberts. This is weird. During COVID, this was a weird place to live. Tariff season now has just destroyed this place with the tariffs. I was actually in Tawasin years ago. I was working somewhere down here. I was installing data cables. So we came all the way from Calgary down to Tawasin. We were doing the data install somewhere in Vancouver. And I remember going, the United States is right there? That's it. And what's crazy about it is there's all these businesses going out of business. Businesses going out of business here. And the majority of the people here are joint U.S. Canadian citizens. So they're like, I've lost all my Canadian customers, yet I'm half Canadian. Or they're Americans and I'm American. Like it just... these tariffs, man. Let's just ease off on the tariffs, bro. Ease off on the tariffs. But dude, beautiful part of the world. You got all the volcanoes here in the background, the extinct and dormant volcanoes all through here. Mount Baker, Mount Rainier. Dudes, on a clear day from Victoria, you can look all the way across here and see these gigantic volcanoes. Seattle, I was here, guys. Sorry, guys, we're not doing race talk right now. So Seattle, I was here. Guys, memories. Yeah, we were here. So last year, a year and a half ago, me and Joey Jojo were here at Lumen Field for Metallica. We stayed right down here. Actually, I think it was right here somewhere. It wasn't that far. We stayed right by the Pike Place Market, whatever it's called. Right here, Pike Place Market. That's where we stayed. We stayed right... I think we stayed in that tower right there. Yeah, we stayed in that tower right there. Positive. There should be a Target right downstairs. There's a Target right downstairs. Am I right? Yeah. And then I found out that the drug capital of of the entire Seattle is like right here. I'm like, yeah, we're right here. All sorts of businesses shut down. It's kind of one of those, it's kind of like Victoria. Beautiful, touristy, bad drug problem. Bad, partly to do with the weather. Partly to do with the weather. It's so nice here all the time. You don't got to run away in the wintertime. Back to the race, guys, before I get too political here and someone gets mad at me. So yeah, Escape Goog. I like your name. So his dad's on one of the San Juan Islands. Where will the finish line be for the World Championship race in Canada this year? Dude, it's going to be probably on that Mount Royal Park area, I think. Dude, I said I'm going to it. So I want to be... Oh, we got another crash here. 3 riders down. Balois, Flanders rider, and 2 UAE riders. I swear one of the UAE riders was giving the hand to the Balois guy. 2 UAE riders down. Trying to have a look here right now, guys. Who is this? Trying to have a look at who this is here. Trying to get their numbers. Rune Haragots. And let me see your number, dude. 1. Okay. This guy doesn't look like he wants to get up. 1 rider's underway. Let's take a look at the start list here right now for UAE. Come on. Rune Haragots is underway. Okay, I'm watching it right now. It happens on the left-hand side of the road here, maybe a little bit further up. I can see all the UAE riders there. 2 UAE riders. Yeah, the crash has gone down right now. There they go. Yeah, 1 UAE rider. It was a UAE rider, went down by himself. His teammate tried to go around him, got hung up in the crash. The Balois guy had nothing to do with it. This is 162. Rui Oliveira. He looks banged up, dudes. I think he might just sit this one out now. I don't think he's going to try to chase back on. Rune went for it. So it was Rune that got taken out by his own teammate. And it looked like Rune had lots of time to react. I think he just kind of screwed up himself. So yeah, back to Victoria, Seattle, Pacific Northwest. Yeah, we were here for Metallica. Here, guys, here's an insane story for you. So Metallica, they have the best stage in the world. It's this huge area down here at Lumen Field. We were sitting right here. We had fantastic seats right in here somewhere. Right here. And then Joey Jojo noticed that the band came out this way. Right here. They did their walk-on that way. And remember, Metallica does a 2-night show. They'll do like a Friday night, play a bunch of songs. They take Saturday night off. They play a Sunday night. Don't repeat the same songs. Joey Jojo said, screw these seats. Went and got us seats over here. Probably around here somewhere. They wouldn't let us hang over the edge to see the band because they were hanging out down here. Joey Jojo ran to the front, squeezed past some young guys, and they were like, go ahead. These young dudes were with their dads. Got past them. And then we got back from the trip. There was someone over in this exact same area filming the second night. And on camera, the dude watches the walk-in. It's on YouTube. You can see Joey Jojo on camera screaming for James Hetfield, the lead singer. He wouldn't hear. He's already got his headset in. Nice try, Joey. He's never going to ever see you. Sorry. Sorry about your luck. But yeah, dude, I thought that was funny to catch her on YouTube. We found her about a day or 2 after we got back. And another crash. This one looks more significant. 40 to 50 riders hung up here, guys. Okay, maybe 40 is too much. Maybe 30 riders hung up. Guys jumping on quick. Wow. That's going to impact a lot of riders here, guys. Still 5 riders up front. 204 is the gap. A lot of riders down here. Okay, they're all slowly getting back up. Guys laying on the sidewalk. Guys didn't even get unclipped. This one rider here for Movistar looks like he's laying on the sidewalk. Okay, we've lost one rider at the front. We've lost the Burgos BH rider. That's Clement Eleno. We're on the cobblestones. We are on a climb here. So 201, Clement Eleno has been dropped from the front group of 5. Diminished Peloton chasing. Alpecin at the front, guys. Alpecin and Uno X riding the front with Lidl Trek. Yeah, sorry, Lidl Trek's at the front here. 2 Lidl Trek riders, 3 Alpecin riders here on the far right-hand side. And there's going to be about 30 to 40 riders probably chasing behind us right now. Back to the chat, dudes. I'm trying to get caught up. Sorry about this. Dave's saying the only place where there's no homeless is Thompson, Manitoba. Yeah, that's right. There's too many polar bears up there. Guys, Thompson, Manitoba, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. So yeah, guys, I have got really good memories of going to Lumen Field. Really good memories. That was a fun trip. Thanks, Joey Jojo. Really fun trip. I really like the area there. Thompson, Manitoba, guys. Let's go up here to right about here. There's Churchill. Guys, where's Thompson? Okay, well, there's Churchill. Thompson's somewhere up here too. Guys, I can't remember where it is right now. Yeah, guys. Maybe it's Churchill. Anyways, guys, there's a town up here. People leave their car doors on. There it is. Thompson. Dave, I think you're thinking Churchill because Thompson's more inland. Churchill, Manitoba is what Dave's thinking of. It's right on the sea ice here in the wintertime. Churchill, Manitoba. The dump's right nearby. People leave their car doors unlocked all the time, so you can use a car as shelter when the polar bears try to come eat you. Welcome to Canada, bro. Welcome to Canada. You think you got it tough where you live? Polar bear, the largest carnivore in the world, and gadoosh, right there. Back to the race. Machu is on the front. Jasper's right up there as well, guys. Caden Groves, that's our 3 riders. Alpecin Premier Tech starting to take control, guys. Maybe phase 2 is going to start a little bit earlier. I don't think it started yet. But look where we are, guys. We're in this section here. I was thinking phase 2 of the race would start in this general section here before we head out for the last time onto the finishing straight, as I'll call it. Alpecin's trying to take control now, setting up a quick pace, and start blowing riders out the back. We still have 600 meters of climbing to go. Lots of groups out the back. Yep, 3 Alpecin riders on the front here. We got some Lotto riders. Looks like a couple of Grenadiers in the mix here. I'll catch up with them here. Going to go back here now. Oh, Eddie's saying a one-day race in Greece just finished. Brian Cocard from Cofidis wins. Sunnyvale Trailer Park, that's right. Trailer Park boys go around the... That's right. Yeah, Trailer Park girls go around the other side, isn't it? Don, another dude fluent in Colin. Yeah, dude. There's lots of us. We are legion. Okay, MT420 right here. Creelan is a bank, but that team is kind of just Alpecin with different sponsors. Dude, you're right. Is that right? Is that right? Yeah, dude, I remember doing CX racing. I'm like, all these guys are actually teammates on the road. Okay, who's this? Paul Magnier is on the side of the road, guys. He rides for Signal Quick Step, so you know the black and blue jersey. He's in a little bit of panic here. You can see it. He's covered in dirt, quite filthy. He's got a bright, fluorescent, greeny yellow jersey. He's calling for his bike. He's got his hand up. Give me a bike. Give me a bike. He's ignoring Shimano neutral service, shaking his head. Wow. This could be it for Paul Magnier right here. Where's his teammates? Let's see if they got anyone. It was right in a feed section too, guys. Grabs a quick bottle from his assistant there, whatever you want to call him, helper. Paul's got to get back on now, guys. Okay. Dudes, I'm just going to do this here quickly. Addison's messaging me. I never ignore Addison. Oh, yeah, me too. She wished she was going to Mexico with this weather. We should go. She just dropped Reagan off at the airport for Mexico. Wish I was going this weather. Dudes, we just had some hellish weather hit us. While we're here, guys, Paul Magnier trying to get back on the front. They're showing another crash by Stan DeWolf. He's a decathlon. Cobbles, guys. Yeah, this is going to get rough now. 1 minute, 48 second gap from the Peloton to our breakaway group. Remember, there's only 4 in the front. 67% of the PCS game players picked Paul Magnier to win today, and he's out the back right now, guys. Axel Zonglais on the front pulling. We are on the Holloweg cobbles, 700 meter section. Looks just rough enough for me. Dudes, while we're here, we're going to close down the Google Maps, pull up the weather, and there we go, guys. Currently in Didsbury. That's where I live. I live just outside of Didsbury. It might be 1 or 2 degrees colder here. It's minus 17 Celsius. Feels like minus 29. For my American friends and those 1 or 2 other countries in the world that don't use metric, it's 1 degree Fahrenheit. Feels like minus 20. Love it. Absolutely love it. Welcome to Canada, bros. Welcome. The next 7 days, we had somewhere between 20 to 30 centimeters of snow yesterday. -9 for a warm today for a high. We're going to hit 5 degrees tomorrow. Like, guys, spring is upon us. Spring is here. Kind of every day is a bit different, right around freezing, blah, blah, blah. But cold, yeah, crappy, windy. Hate living here. Okay. Yeah, Addison's saying that would be so fun. We're talking about going to Mexico. Yeah, dad-daughter trip, right? Why not? Why not? Just go. Me and Addison, when we travel, we're like perfect together. There's no drama. There's no girl drama. In fact, you know what I noticed? When Dad's along, there's no drama. There's no drama. I run a tight ship. Hey, girls, I'm getting up for breakfast. Who wants to come? Addison's scrambling. I want to come. And when I'm not there, they sleep in all day. They fight all day. The girls and Joey fight the entire trip. Why is that? Why is that? Girls, do you have an answer for me? You need the grounding source, guys. You need the grounding source. That's it. Called it. Okay, going to get back in the chat, guys. I'm trying to get caught up with you dudes here. So Creelan is a bank. That's right. So yeah, Creelan, Cordon, and Alpecin de Koenig, Premier Tech, whatever. It seems like they're almost the same team, I think. Dave loves watching Dmitry Abduraparov. Yeah, I know that one. Don saying he doesn't want to get political, but tariffs are only in place because other countries charge the USA to export goods. Yeah, dude, the exports, yeah, tariffs, ugh, gross. Eddie's asking some of the, what's going on here? We got another, looks like a decathlon rider. Attack by Casper Askren. Dudes, one of my riders is off the front here, dudes. I'm pretty sure he's one of my riders. Casper Askren. Dude, I picked this guy for today. He's on the attack right now. Dudes, this is why you got to join the mini league, guys. Get into Velo Games. Join with us. Dude, you're just more invested in it. Like right now, if I hadn't picked him, I'd be like, oh yeah, Casper Askren's attacking. Yee, whip-de-doo. But he's on the move, guys, and he's putting in a big attack here. I can see Alpecin in the background, the blue jerseys, and Visma lurking right nearby. Will they let him get up the road a little bit? Interesting stuff here by Casper Askren here. So our front four are still up the road. We got one rider at 20 seconds back. Casper Askren is at 120. He now has a 15-second lead over the Peloton. Dudes, I think Phase 2 is commencing now. Phase 2 has commenced. It's in that section I was talking about. Take a look how the race is blown apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of riders there. Actually, 6 groups if you look up here. Phase 2, this is where I said Phase 2 is going to happen. Somewhere through here. It's on right now. Casper Askren cutting all the corners, jumping across the cobbles. Got another crash here by Vlad van Mechelen here for Bahrain Victorious. That's who that was. Thought it was a decathlon rider just by the jersey quickly. I could only see the very top of him. But Vlad van Mechelen here, he's 21 years old. Kind of a bigger rider at 1.83 meters tall. Has crashed and probably won't be getting back into this group because the heat's on now, guys. Peloton completely strung out. 1s and 2s all the way back. Peter Reddy. Yeah, dude, we had echelons earlier today. This is Peter Reddy here. Brand new dude here. Thanks for jumping in, Peter. Good question, too. There was echelons earlier today. There's just been an attack by Casper Askren. He's gone solo by himself. He's in my Velo Games fantasy pool. There's still 5 riders up the road from the break that went away early today. In fact, looks like one of the riders may have been caught already by Casper. They got Casper 5th on the road at the moment. From the front group of 4, it's 1 minute 10 seconds back. Casper they're saying he has a 30-second gap. I don't believe that. Now the Peloton's all bunching up again. Maybe going to slow down a little bit here. They start to block the road a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some EF riders on the front trying to block that road to let Casper get away. Empty saying the student doctor from you crashes Rune Hergots. Another crash here. Looks like Ineos and an Uno X rider. Let me figure out who this is. The Ineos rider quickly whips off his jersey. There it is, Magnus Sheffield, the big time trialist, and Eric Nordsater Ressel. Magnus Sheffield here, time trialist, 1.83 meters tall. He's down, whipped his jacket off, threw it on the road. Guys, the race is really on now. Phase 2 is well underway now, guys. It's getting action-packed here. I think we're getting a replay of that crash. Where did it happen? It happened where the Peloton compressed. 5 riders actually had to go into the grass. 2 involved, Uno X rider and Sheffield went down. Didn't look like a huge crash, and they did land on the grass, so hopefully no one's hurt there. 4 riders still up front, dudes. Mike's asking, is it good to be riding the back or the front? Dude, you want to be right at the front. You have to be right at the front. One crash, your race could be over. You get hung up behind 20 riders. If anyone goes down ahead of you, you're going to crash into them. If you're on the front doing all the work, that's the hard parts, no one can crash in front of you. So Casper Askren riding solo, there's going to be no one crash in front of him. Casper Askren here, EF Education, in the pink kit, on the pink bike. And it's saying he has right now, it looks like a 17-second lead. Sorry, 23-second lead. 102 back behind the front 4. Those front 4 are going to get caught, guys. They're not going to stay away no matter what. They will not stay away. Yeah, always better to be in front. There's going to be crashes all the way now, guys. Dave, as with dog sleds and cycling, if you're not in front, the view really changes and shit happens right in your face. That's right, dude. That is correct. Guys, I ran dogs for 21 years. I definitely had my share of dog poop probably thrown up in my face over the years. Or at least spattered on me. What does Dave say here? Okay, wow. Dawn, I never want to see a crash. No bueno. Colin, if you saw Joey Jojo, he might invite her backstage to be plaster casted. Those who know. Oh, okay, I think we're talking about the Metallica concert. Pigcock out the back. Car doors must be left open. That's in Churchill, guys. On the climb now. Look at this here. Yeah, it is Casper Askren. Did catch Clement Eleno for Burgos BH. Went right past him here. That pro rider is just going to be shed out the back here. We are on a climb right now, and it's cobbled, guys. Not Paris-Roubaix type cobbles, but still pretty rough on road bikes. I swear I saw a wobble in that back wheel. Manya's had his problem. Yeah, dude, some of these guys, when they crash like that, they're just going to be out the back. I got to get caught up, guys. Yeah, Alpecin is for hair replacement. I don't need it. I don't need it, guys. The race is going to start now. To return will be almost impossible. Yeah, dude, the heat is on now. Definitely phase 2, guys. That's the term I'm always using. We are in phase 2. I am seeing 5 riders solo here with Jasper Philipsen out the back. Wow, Jasper's way out the back, guys. Something happened to Jasper, maybe in a crash earlier. Just had to slow down. There's a blob of riders on the front and then just a string of riders chasing. Jasper's probably a couple hundred meters back right now. He's going to have to do a serious amount of work to try to get back on. And Uno X going. He is taking neutral service here from Shimano. Eric Nordsater Resell. I think that was the guy that was in a crash earlier here. These guys hate neutral service. But it's better than nothing, right? Come on, neutral service guy. You got it. Sometimes you see them take neutral service and like 4 seconds later they switch to their other bike. Paul Magnier is the race favorite, second to MVDP. Biniam was at the front earlier, guys. There's crashes all over the place. There's groups all over the place. Magnus Sheffield here looks like he's catching on to the Jasper Philipsen group. Looks like Jasper's with a couple of Soudal Quick-Step riders. And a black bibbed rider. Black rain jacket rider. I can't tell who that is right now. Look at me leaning over like I'm going to see the name on the screen better. Like, I'm not the brightest at times. Yeah, so that is Jasper Philipsen back there with Paul. Oh, Paul Manion's there too. That is the Soudal rider. I'm seeing a couple of them back there. Magnus Sheffield's joining in with them. Here's our profile section, guys. So we came out of this 1.4 kilometer long section of cobbles. We're climbing all the way. We're going to be descending on cobbles too, over the top. 102 from Askren to the front 4 riders. I'm sure that's coming down all the time. Let me get caught up, guys. Empty saying, yeah, but his race is over. Lost about a minute in a crucial zone. There's, yeah, dudes, like once they lose that there, they're not coming back on. It's going to be so hard. I think Jasper's sitting right on Paul Magny's wheel. Let me look here for Soudal. Yeah, Paul Magny is 122. Jasper Philipsen is sitting right on his wheel. And the Peloton is pulling back Kasper Asgren's attempt to break away. They're probably 15 seconds behind him right now. So he's been pulled back. It's probably 5 seconds. They're saying 16 seconds. Yeah, guys, it's all coming back together right now. And from here, it looks like UAE riders doing work at the front, as usual. Yeah, where's Benny? That's the number one question I get on the channel. Yeah, not a call in chat without Benny questions. Where's Benny? Eritrea should be out in force. Yeah, where's all the Eritreans today, guys? Come on, Eritrea. I need the whole country to come out and support Benny today. James Briano. Yes, Pidcock was dropped. James, thank you for answering that question. Dudes, we got 70 people here. What happened? Wow, it's growing, guys. Dudes, remember, we're back tomorrow. Same kind of style, same thing tomorrow. I'll come with some geology tidbits for you tomorrow, too. I got none on hand right now. Pitters is not in the Peloton. Dude, there's lots. Jasper's not there. Magny's not there. Magnus Sheffield's not there. I mean, Philipsen and Paul Magny, anyone could say probably like a couple of the top two dudes to win this race. They are not there. They're currently 45 seconds behind the leading Peloton here. We have 3 UAE riders pushing the pace. 4. Tim Wellens is right there, guys. I'm expecting a solo attack by Tim Wellens. Get ready for Matthew to go with him. Kasper, the friendly cyclist. Dude, I was all in for Kasper there, but he's been caught now. And trying to see who we got here. Oh, this is the Philipsen group chasing. Philipsen Magny group. We're going to see this group a lot because we got 2 of the biggest names out. Swoosh Kid. Dude, awesome. Swoosh Kid says, okay, Colin, you convinced me. I joined the mini league. Awesome, dudes. We got 44 races to cover in the mini league. And let's thank Thomas Schenk for setting this up because I didn't do it. So, dudes, the community wins again. You guys are what makes the channel so awesome, and this is why I love doing this. Remember, dudes, self-supported. Everything I do here is just on my dime. We don't have sponsors. We don't have any big advertisers behind us. It's just the YouTube algorithm and the YouTube ads you guys got to watch. Thank you for watching the ads or whatever it is you guys do. Another crash here. Looks like we got an Alpecin rider down. EF rider down as well. Two-door rider down. And Kofidis. Getting a nice helicopter view here. 4 riders down for sure. Try to get you some names here right away, guys. Rider streaming by now. So hopefully we'll get a replay of that right away. It's 104 from the Peloton to the front 4. And Colby Simmons, that's the EF rider. Colby Simmons is down, guys. Yep, there was a crash, James, just now. Dude, James, there's been so many crashes. James, where are you from? I think this is your first time I've seen your name here. Yeah, so we just had another 4 crash. Dude, there's been like 8, 9, 10 crashes so far today. Eddie's asking why some of the countries have a couple of races, either one day or stage. Dude, this is the home of one day races. Belgium, northern France, and the Netherlands. One day races, this is what it's all about. This time of year is basically the Cobble Classics. We're going to be all these types of races. Hard men races, not lightweight climber races. Pesky lightweight climbers who bother me all the time when I'm climbing against them. We don't have names on the other riders yet. So something happened, I guess, at the airfield in Dubai today, guys, from Eddie. I haven't seen any news yet. Yeah, Robin Williams and Team Kid on the point. I remember that, Dave. Okay, I got to catch up, guys. I'm so far behind. Benny is at a cafe getting a coffee and croissant. Okay, showing the crash again here now. 4 riders just in a nice stream. This must be just a touch wheel. Yeah, 2 riders touch wheeled pull down the other 2 riders behind them. The Cofidis rider goes go down last. Everyone else is scrambling, streaming around them. Ooh, it looks like one guy like hit them and jumped them. These front 4 are all working well together, guys. They're trying to stay away. Peloton 53 seconds back. We have 47 kilometers to go. 47 kilometers to go, guys. Let's go to Tour Tracker Live again, and you'll see where they are on the map now. They should be just getting ready to kind of start what I would call the finish line run. Once we connect back onto the main road, that's kind of what I'm thinking is the finish line run right there. Stefan Kung is one of the latest to crash. It says one of the favorites. I wouldn't have called him a favorite. Yeah, so we're going to have to catch this up because Casper Askren's already been caught. Oops. Didn't mean to do that, guys. And we'll come back to PCS. I got to get caught up here. Dave's going to go in and talk to the Eritrean consulate here in Toronto. LMS saying Kung is done. Yep, he is. James is from San Fran. Gorgeous morning here. Going for a ride soon. Dude, awesome to meet you. Thanks for dropping in and talking with us. Eddie's asking, are UCI allowed cobble races even though it's a road? Dude, they race on the cobbles all the time. All the time. Guys, I'm just going to go back here and talk to Addison. Oh, nice. I want the new Resident Evil game. Okay, yeah, Addison's up playing video games this morning. She still plays video games. She turns 21 on March 9th, guys. I can't wait to take her out for her birthday. She's had a bit of a rough stretch at work. Bit of a rough stretch at work, guys. So she's thinking she's like, I don't even want to be there anymore. Addison's thinking about going back to school, 3-year program. I think it was like respiratory therapy or I don't know. There's 3 different things she's looking at. She's already doing her upgrading. She's got to do chemistry upgrade, bio upgrade, 3-year program. Julius Johansson on the front here right now, guys, going into TT mode. Ooh, the front 4, they turn. Some of these corners, dudes, you go from a double lane road, dual carriageway. Is that what you say? If you're in England, down to like a bike path. This is barely 6 feet wide. 10% grading here at the Molenberg. The Molenberg, where are we, guys? Yep, the Molenberg right here. See if we can get a better look here. Oh, I know what to do. We can zoom in a bit. I can't do that. Track riders. Show course. Okay, I want to zoom in. Oh, right here. So this is the front group here. This must be the Molenberg right here. 10% gradient. Julius Johansson leading the way onto it now. And a crash right at the very head. This is going to slow everyone down. Visma, Lisa Bike, Alpecin, Premier Tech trying to get by. Julius Johansson, perfect position at the front, avoids the crash. So the second or third place rider crashed right behind him. I'm seeing an Alpecin rider coming up now. This could be Matthew right here. Let me have a good look. Yep, I can see world champion jersey stripes on right here. This is Matthew coming up to get on Julius's wheel right now. Sorry, it's not Julius. It looks like Goots. This could be Harrogoots right here. I thought I saw the shaggy, fluffy mustache. The UAE rider looks back like, hey, what's going on? Yes. It was Matteo Trentin behind for Tudor Pro Cycling who crashed. And they're saying this is Florian Vermeesch here. Guys, let's get these names figured out. Yeah, it is Florian. Florian was leading the climb, chasing the front 4, crashed right behind him, has destroyed the peloton behind them, guys. People are all over the place here, gaps everywhere now. Mathieu van der Poel was the one dude that could go with him. Peloton destroyed. Peloton shattered, obliterated, annihilated. Whoo! Dave saying air traffic in the Middle East is probably nuts with all the sorties being flown. Dude, I don't even know what's going on over there. Here it is. Here's Vermeesch going up the climb. It's slippery. It's slimy. I could see his back wheel kick out. There goes Trentin. He goes down in second place. Blocks the entire road. Matthew puts a foot down. CX Master quickly remounts and back on his bike. Matthew knew this attack was coming. I could see one Visma Lisa bike. He's stuck behind Trentin. Two snuck his way around. And here's Matthew on the front with Vermeesh now. We've got a Bora rider coming up right now as well. And they got a gap, guys. They've got a gap. I can see the Peloton chasing. Visma Lisa bike doing the work. Jaco Alula there as well. Perry saying, I've had the good fortune to know many respiratory therapists. Super important job in hospital and career. Yeah, dude, Perry, thanks, dude. So yeah, I'm trying to get Addison into that. Smart kid. Addison and Avery are my stepdaughters, but they're my daughters. They're the only kids I'm ever going to have. So Addison is so smart. So she's a dental assistant right now. And to be honest, she hates where she's at. She's got a terrible manager. That's what she tells me anyways. I agree. And yeah, there's just that, guys. Let's just leave it there. I don't want to get myself in too much trouble today. But yeah, so Addison's like, I got a year to go. So she's going to be applying for respiratory therapy in September of 2026 to get in for September of 2027. She'll only be 22 years old. She'll be done when she's 2025. I'm like, perfect. Let's get that education going, Addison. Big Daddy Colin will be paying for all your tuition. Don't worry about it. Okay. I said just worry about how you're going to live, Addison. I'll cover your tuition. I'm on it. Dude, Mike's back. Yeah, dude, from Chicago, Illinois. Matthew Vanderpool is in the front, guys. He survived. There was a crash right ahead of him. He reacted, went with Florian Vermeesh. They've got another rider named Tim Van Dyke for Bora. Let's take a look at Tim Van Dyke here. He's 25 years old, 1.89 meters tall, bigger dude. Dutch rider, specialist on these types of roads. Specialist. I wouldn't be surprised if Matthew and Tim know each other quite well. Both Dutch riders. Florian, they probably all know each other well. These Belgians and Dutchies. So we got three powerhouses riding together, 12-second gap to the front four. From Matthew to the Peloton, it says it's, can't think right now, 34 seconds. Is it really 34 seconds? And when I say the Peloton, guys, very reduced from that crash. Remember, the crash was on a climb, a cobble climb, and it was very narrow. So that crash basically stopped the entire Peloton. So yeah, back to Perry. Yeah, dude, thanks for that support for Addison. I appreciate it. So yeah, Matthew Vanderpool is right there. Yeah, Eddie, dude, all those team cars just get stuck. And here comes the juggernaut now, guys. Matthew Vanderpool doing all the work like the beast of a man that he is. Dude, I love this guy. I love this guy. My man crush. We got Matthew Vanderpool for men. We got Lorena Vibas for the ladies. You can like both. Straight to the front. You four dudes that have been whale day, just get on the back. Just get on the back and try to hang on now. Expect big numbers. Looks like Florian is going to work with Matthew Vanderpool. Dudes, this could be the winning break right here. 34-second gap. They're saying it's 28 seconds with 7 riders up front. I knew it didn't look that big. Now they're saying it's 20 seconds on camera here, though. Let's let this work its way out. Woo! Dave's saying cobble classics are like NASCAR and auto racing. Grand Tours or F1. Let's go MVT VDP. From Pow Pow. I know Pow Pow has been here before a lot. Pow Pow, welcome back. Eddie's asking, are there any road races where half mud, road race, half regular? Dude, it's called Paris-Roubaix. Just kidding, dude. No, but it is kind of. If it rains at Paris-Roubaix, it's half mud, half road. Cobble sections. I think at Paris-Roubaix, I think there's like 40-something cobble sections. It's serious cobbles, too. Serious cobbles. That race is absolutely gigantic. Dave's asking, has anyone actually tested a neutral service bike? Aaron Smith. Aaron's back from Virginia. Checking in for stage 3 and the Muir. Been a little while, Colin. How have the Pop-Tart bud died? Dude, my Pop-Tart diets, I've lost 15 pounds in the last 2 months. I think I'm stabilizing. I think I've stabilized it. Colin's brain is getting dialed in. Dialed in now, guys. Dialed in. We're working on projects, we're working on goals, working on number one. That's you, Addison, not me. Who would turn one down if it was off? Dude, I've seen guys turn it down before. They don't want him. Edmund, Edmundo Zapata Salinas. The Fems, are any broadcasts available? Dude, I don't know if there's a broadcast available. Dudes, while you're here, because I love watching ladies cycling, women's cycling, Omloop Nieuwsblad for the women. Dude, I think this group's been away all day. Leah, there's a group of 4 out front with a 3-minute, 29-second gap. Again, just put your money on Lorena. Put your money on Lorena, and you're probably set for that race. She's going to absolutely destroy them in the sprint, guys. But let's get back to the men's race. Vincent Van Hemelen here for Team Flanders Balois is struggling to hang on to Group 1 right now. But there's 7 in that front group. 31 seconds it's saying now. Let's go back to Tour Tracker and see what it's saying. They're saying 20 seconds over here. So we got 20 on one, 31 on the other. We got 40. We still got 40 kilometers, guys. And I may need a nature break. I may need a nature break now. That coffee just started to hit me. Okay, Tom. It's crazy how fast the MVDP group is closing that up. Dude, he just smashed his way right through there. He didn't even sit on the wheels like, I need to rest now. He's like, nah, going right through. Going right through. I'm a different kind of beast. Wattage bomb has been deployed. Non-binary bike shop could be in Colin's future. Loving the pink kit. Dude, thank you. I would love to be here. Thoughts of the other 6 riders in Group 1. Oh, yeah, dude. They're probably like, oh, man. Matthew's here. What are we going to do? Especially for them like Yelte, Alexis, Vincent, and Alexis. They've been away since kilometer 1, guys. So give it up for them. Florian could be a really good helper for Matthew here. They're both going to want to win. A UAE rider and an Alpecin rider. And again, guys, the Peloton still hasn't even reformed at the back here after that crash on the Molenberg. Short climb, but it was so narrow. Trenton went down and basically blocked the road. So guys are putting their feet down, doing the dab like they do in CX. They all had to put their feet down. Matthew put his foot down really quick. He was in the right place, right on Trenton's wheel. Quick dab, back racing, now leading the race. Matthew's leading the race right now, guys. 40K to go. 38.8, actually. Eddie's saying that Filippo Zana won over at the Giro of Sardinia. Who here would say no to being given a free UCI race spec bike? I would take it for sure. Yeah, I would take it and never be seen again. Dudes, I'm going to do a quick nature break. I can't go 38 kilometers. I'll be back. Talk amongst yourselves. Coffee talk, you know. All right, riders, I'm back. Sorry, I had to put another log on the fire here. Like I said, it's minus 17 Celsius at home. Not getting that warm today. Current situation. Wow. It's saying the Mathieu Van der Poel group now has a 101 gap over the Peloton. Yep, it's a 1 minute gap, dudes. Let's go. Lotto, Cofidis. pulling in the Peloton right now. You're not going to see much help from Alpecin or UAE now. They both have a rider up front. Okay, good stuff, dudes. Just let me jump back here for 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry, dudes. This is Addison talk. This is priority, dudes. She'll love this. She'll probably be freaked out when I tell her this. That's okay, Addison. No one's ever going to see this video. Dudes, let's go. Chase Group just sitting on MVDP's wheel. That's right. So Florian is working with MVDP right now. So we got 6 riders in the front group. Alexis Brunel here. He was the Total Energies rider. He was away all day. This dude. This is the guy that was only at UAE for half a year. Was World Tour with Groupama. Guys, let's go through. If you're just getting in here, this guy rode World Tour with Groupama, went to UAE, stayed there 6 months, and then was off riding from June 22nd to July 15th, and he ends up on a club team for the next year, then back to pro. Something happened there to this guy. I think he told off the boss or something over at UAE. That's what I think happened there. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, and just go with my story, guys. It's probably true. Look at this. They want to translate the page from Dutch for some reason. Good day, Colin. Coffee time. Dude, absolutely. We got coffee here still. We got coffee here. I was just on a nature break. Yep, Dave's saying Matthew's cyclocross season was spring classic prep. Dude, he was unbeatable. I don't think he lost one race in his CX season. Not one. Let's have a look. Here's Mathieu van der Poel. This is what you normally think he looks like. Well, that's what he looks like. Let's go to his cross season. Okay, maybe I got to pull him up here. Yeah. Come on. Dudes, what an absolute studly beast of a man. He came back at Namur. Guys, I did most of these races. First place. I probably missed some of these as Colin had a kind of a it was a mental thermonuclear meltdown is what was going on here, guys. I think I've talked about this a lot. And it's been going on for about 2 months. Zonhoven, Benendorm, Hogerheide. Guys, I did that race. UCI World Championships. He didn't lose a race. He didn't win anything that he entered. Gadoosh. You know what you got? I know some of you guys love the gadoosh. You just got a gadoosh right there. Guys, 34.2 kilometers to go. 112 back to the Peloton. Who is going to stop Mathieu van der Poel right now? Who's going to stop him? We got... okay, dude, I don't want to say wrong. Okay, Domino. We're just going to call you Domino for now. It looks like it's something else. Domino Minger? Enjoying the coverage in New York. Dude, thank you. Dude, no, thank you. This guy's new. Everyone say hi to Domino. Aaron Smith, does anyone know if Mathieu is racing tomorrow in Kern? Dude, I don't think Mathieu is racing tomorrow. No, he's no. It says Mathieu is racing today, and then he's going to take 9-10 days off. He's racing Treno Adriatico. That is 7 stages across Italy. From the west side to the east side. We go from the Treno over to the Adriatic Sea. And then he races Milan-San Remo, E3 Saxo Classic. Dudes, don't forget. Those races are part of Velo Games. Right here. Right? So, Milan-San Remo is part of Velo Games. The E3 Saxo Classic is part of Velo Games. Get your team. Jump into the league, guys. Who joined my league? Who's in here right now? Oh, there it is. Swoosh Kid's in. The director sportif is Sagan. Peter Sagan is director sportif for Swoosh Kid. Let's see who Swoosh Kid picked. Oh, his team won't be here because he joined late. That's okay, though, dude. There's so much time to catch up, guys. The Peloton is now catching Brunel, who got dropped earlier, who was in the breakaway all day, guys. 34 kilometers to go. It's Vermeesh. I can't say his name. It's Florian. Big Flo. Big Flo and Mathieu doing all the work at the front. The other guys are just hanging on for dear life. Just hanging on. Yes. Empty saying, just saw Pitters in the group taking off his jacket. He is definitely not dropped. He's in the group. Guys, it's taken the Peloton forever to get firmly like back reestablished, organized after that crash. I think they're all back together now. Fires at 7 is hardcore. You keep going to, dude. Yeah, it's been going since yesterday. So, dude, it was warm through the week. I've got a heat pump up there, guys. If you're not from a really cold climate, heat pumps don't work. They work to like, you know, -10, -12 Celsius. And even then, they're going 24/7. They keep promoting heat pumps here. Oh, heat your home. Dude, -40 heat pumps do nothing. You're going to freeze. That room kind of is like an add-on to the house too, so it needs a fireplace. Like a fireplace will keep that room warm at -50. Just more wood. So yeah, dude, the fire's going right now. We've got a few cold days going here. Coming around for a 709 and a full gadoosh from Dawn. That's right, LMF saying here from Whitley Bay, saying only Florian is really helping MVDP. Aaron's asking, what are the wild animals of Belgium? They may be the only ones that could stop MVDP other than squirrels, maybe? Maybe squirrels running across the road? Okay, Empty saying at the back of the group next to Gurmai, Binyam is Pitcock. Yeah, where's Binyam? Where's Binyam? He's there. Mike's asking how long is that? 31.9 kilometers. Dude, at this pace, we're probably like 40 minutes, I would assume. Anyone else? Yeah, I'd say 40 minutes. It's going to get fast. It's going to get fast now. There's a series of little climbs, but also every climb has a bit of a downhill. So they're going to be racing down the hills, maybe 45 minutes. Flow rider. Flow rider indeed, dude. Machu has to be the biggest no gifts rider in a while. Yeah, dude, I love this guy. All my money's on Machu right now. He is my pick today. And if you remember earlier, guys, I said Schenk. This is Thomas. He picked Machu. X-Man from Nevada. He picked Machu. Dude, X-Man? I don't even know who X-Man is in the channel here, guys. I don't know. But X-Man is always hanging out with me in the Inside Cycling World Discord. So, guys, there's an Inside Cycling World Discord group where we talk pro cycling as well. Steven Cycles here, who I ride bikes with, picked Machu. And I picked Machu. So, he's a huge favorite. Here's Pitcock right now. Pitcock is up. He's got a teammate with him right now. Just trying to see where he is in the peloton. But guys, these guys are 1 minute, 10 seconds back. Tim Wellens is back there too. Peloton is nicely strung out. They are moving quick. Yeah, they're going to have to put in a lot of work to pull a minute back on Mathieu van der Poel right now. A lot of work. Oops, sorry guys. Just bounced the mic there a little bit. Dave, who has had a date that has kept asking for more wood? Okay, that's a good one from Dave there. Aaron, does anyone know what the favorites were, the pre-race odds? Dude, I don't know. Okay, Eddie's saying Filippo Zanna did not win the GC yet. He won the mountain stage. Okay. Okay, Addison must be playing video games. Shit, she just got a new video game. Yeah, almost 21-year-old girl playing video games. Guess where she learned that from, guys? Right here. So, dudes, the Addison was 5 years old when I met her. From Joey's 2 previous marriages. Different dads. This dude took them on. So, I think Avery was with her dad. I think Joey's first marriage lasted 2 years. I've raised Avery for over 15 years now. Joey's second marriage. Let's just spill the dirt, guys. We're spilling it right here on Inside Cycling World with Colin, because I'm allowed to. My channel, my rules. Joey's second marriage lasted 4 years. I stepped in. Yeah, 15 years, bros. And raised those 2 girls, like my own. Aaron's saying, what is the deal with the renaming of Ghent Wegelgem? Dude, what has it been renamed to? Or it should be Hent Wegelgem. We're 2.5 kilometers, it looks, from Ten Boss. Is that what we're saying? Let me have a look here, guys. Ten Boss. Yeah, we're 2.5 kilometers to a little climb here at Ten Boss. Looks like we had an average grading of about 6%. So these climbs coming up, man, are really going to smash things apart. Okay, I like it. Again, Mathieu on the front will do all the work. He doesn't need any help. You guys don't even need to help him. Just let him do his thing. Smashing watts right now, guys. Effortless on the bike. Yeah, I'd like to see him in his orange Dutchy kit. I love that. Okay. Manier is also back. Quick Step did a great job bringing him back, but that will have cost. Yeah, dude, I saw there were some Soudal riders with him, and there was also Jasper Philipsen. So if Manier's back, Philipsen's probably back too. At the front right now is Visma, Lisa Bike, and Soudal doing a lot of the work. We've also got Lotto up there. Remember, Lotto has Arnaud Delis here as well, guys. Another fast dude. Dudes. Yeah. Okay, I just see the Alpecin car came up beside Machu, said something, and he just shook his head like, nah, bro, I'm good. They probably said, Machu, come on, nah, I'm good. It was one of those kinds of look, 161. Machu van der Poel riding for Alpecin Premier Tech, Canadian sponsor. We've got a Cofidis rider here, the balance of the four-man breakaway. The two strongest riders here will be Florian, and Machu. Tim Van Dijk. Tim Van Dijk does have a bit of a sprint on him. Let's have a quick look at Tim Van Dijk here. 25 years old. I don't know if he has any wins. I don't see any career pro wins. But he does have high place finishes at, like, in 2024, he was 5th on a stage at the Giro. Okay. 2nd in stage races at the Crow race. Here he's got 4th at a stage at the Giro. He does have a sprint. So, he could be interesting if he just sits back there and does nothing, which he's doing right now. He's sitting on the very back, taking energy gels, not doing the Dave tear his lips apart with the energy gel plastic wrapper. This guy could be a little bit of a wild card, I think. He's going to do nothing. He will do nothing. Like that Ineos Grenadier guy. What was his name? August. You know what I'm talking about. The dude that out-sprinted the sprinters. You know that stage where people kind of said, yeah, he did nothing. Yeah, that was his job, man. He's a little climber. Someone's asking, can you please... Dude, treat, I can't show you the live stream. I just can't, because if I show you... I'm watching it here. I pay for it. If I show you the live stream, my channel goes down. Like it's happened before. My stream will get suspended midway through. So the best I can do is give you an audio commentary of what I'm seeing happening here right now. Last wins for Team Visma Lisa Bike, guys. We had Christophe Laporte at the Ruta del Sol. We also had Matty Brennan on stage 5 at the Tour Down Under. And last year we would have had Christophe Laporte at the Tour of Holland. In Flanders Fields, yeah, it was a World War I poem. Okay, we're talking about the name changes for the Tour of Langkawi. Empty, kind of, but it's just in Flanders Fields because that's where World War I took place. Oh, yeah, Dave. Why have we all forgotten paying no homage to Tom Bonin, an amazing classics writer, myself included? Oh, I love Tom Bonin, dude. That guy was a beast. That was like, I think he was all Quick Step, wasn't he? Was that Quick Step at that point? Yeah, I think it was all Quick Step back then. Yeah, Tom Bonin, like he would have been dominant in these races. Visma Lisa Bike, Soudal Quick Step, Lotto, EF on the front here. Doing this little bit of a climb. It says they're under a minute right now, 55 seconds. Oh, man, Aaron's throwing some French words around here that I'm going to lose. Doing nothing is the of the pro cyclist until one has to do something. I pay homage. I watch him talk cycling often. Yeah, dude, I think he does have a little... I think Tom Bonin started car racing. He started doing like endurance car racing, like kind of like almost like Le Mans type stuff. I think that's what Tom Bonin started doing. Yeah, I love that guy. Love the guy. Actually, at my little bike shop over here, Cal Cycle, they got a giant, I think it's like 3 pieces to it of Tom Bonin riding his bike on the cobbles. I don't know how I could ever get that. I don't know where I would ever put that. I wouldn't be allowed to put that anywhere. Wait a second. I can do whatever I want. Colin, Inside Cycling World. I make the rules. Bonin and MVP would destroy most fields. Okay. riding through more pink smoke. Why do they do this? I think they always get told no pink smoke bombs. No smoke bombs. Matthew gets the bottle, no problem. It's got the energy gel strapped right to it. It's taped on. Takes the energy gel. Where'd he put it? Didn't see it go in the back pocket. I don't know if he ditched it or not. 24.5 kilometers to go, guys. Flying now. 2 riders for Team Visma. Lisa Bike at the front. They're pushing hard, guys. There's gaps opening up right now. I wonder if we're in a windy section here, dudes. Let's go back here to Tour Tracker now. Okay, guys, this is what I'm talking about, the finishing area. The finishing straight now. So here's our front group. 6 riders, 25.8 kilometers to go. And just in this next little village behind them, here's the Peloton at 1 minute back. 1 minute back, guys. That Peloton is motoring now. Yep, they're at the front pushing hard. Okay, yeah. They're talking about Tim Van Dijk doing a short turn on the front of the break. Then let's Maddie and Florian go back up to the front. Mathieu, go back up to the front. I'll bounce back to this one here, guys. Who will win today's race? Number 1 pick, Mathieu van der Poel. Florian Vermeesch in second. This must have been like on the fly. Yeah, this isn't on the fly because all the names are in the break here. Except, who did we lose? Other rider. I don't know who other. Oh, they're just saying another random rider coming up. This would have been like on the fly, not before the race type pick. Pretty easy to see Mathieu van der Poel winning this, I think. How many breakaways? Dude, there's 6 riders in the breakaway. The Peloton's 55 seconds back right now. This is from Yorsan Hale 351. Dude, welcome aboard. Thanks for joining us today to my little audio chit-chat commentary random BS section that I do all the time. Guys, I didn't look this morning. I think I mentioned the last video. I think we're at about 508 videos now or something like that. Dude, I've made over 500 race videos. Not all this stuff. Some Inside Cycling race videos. Zwift, Ruvi. Not all pro racing, I guess. Mathieu still leading the way, guys. DeCoinic Quickstep was the team then. Empty saying, don't think Bonin had the same engine. Yeah, I don't think so either, dude. I think Matthew's got the huge cardio engine. Bonin probably more explosive power, I think. The best one ever was, dude, remember the Fabian Cancellara Bonin up the cobbles? Yeah, wasn't it Tom Bonin? Guys, let's talk about that a little bit. You know what I'm saying. Where Fabian Cancellara rode away at twice the speed of Bonin. And Bonin's like flogging himself, smashing himself on the bike, and Fabian just rides away, sitting down. Comments? Thoughts? Drop them down below. We'll talk about it. EF Education has students everywhere. Oh, they have a school in Toronto. Didn't know that. What is the grade on the mirror today? Dude, the next one coming up is Perikberg. I think we're on it right now. It's 7%. Sorry, it's 700 meters at 5.3%. Nothing too crazy steep today. It's all like 7-8%. I saw upwards of 10%. But we're not going to see any 25% gradients today. We've basically only got 3 climbs left, guys. We've got the Muir coming up. Yeah, well, guys, we're going to see it soon. I'll try to figure that one out right away. Hang on, dude. The Muir should be right here. Okay, that's the... we haven't hit it yet. Sorry. It's this one here. Average is 8.7, so it could get pretty steep. The Muir's coming up. 8.7% there. Yeah, good. We're going to find out pretty quick how steep it's going to get. Where's the Muir here? Can I find it? 440. The finish. Oh, wow. Okay, sorry, guys. My correction. It averages... It's 500 meters long. Averages 9.3% here. You can see it on screen here right now. We're going to be hitting it at 8 o'clock in the morning. God, it's coming up in 14 minutes, guys. And its max gradient is 19.8%. So here we go, dudes. It is steep. Thank you, Aaron, for pointing that out. Let's just hang here for now. You can see those 2 climbs coming. What I'm going to do is try to zoom in a little bit here. So, okay, so that's our 2 groups on the road, guys. 2 climbs to go. Here's the Muir. This is where we're going to hit up almost 20% gradient. 1 climb left, and then we're just like 12 kilometers to the finish. Aaron's saying if Florian is racing tomorrow, he could win with this form. Dude, good point. I may be picking him for tomorrow. I'll have to take a look. Oh, we could be having mule frites with this race, not far from Poutine. Motor pacing is a thing. GCN did a video with Connor. Oh, absolutely, motor pacing is a thing. I remember, this is Perry. I remember Spartacus just motored away from Bonin like he just inherited 500 watts from Eddie Works. Dude, it was so kind of ridiculous to watch. Dude, I can see where conspiracy theories get started. Watching Bonin just like destroy himself all over the bike and just nothing. And Fabian never even got out of the saddle. It's kind of weird. Yorsan, Haley again. If the Peloton caught the breakaway, who is the favorite to win? Probably Manier, Philipsen, one of the big sprinters. Arnaud Delis there as well. Dude, there's so many sprinters here today, but Manier is really good right now. Philipsen, yeah, of course. If they catch him. We got 53 seconds gap, guys. We've only got 19.5 kilometers to go. I mean, anything can happen. These guys could crash. It is quite wet out there, too. Machu still doing all the pace setting on the front. Rodarash is saying audio cutting in and out. Thanks, YouTube. Sorry, dude. Yeah, Empty saying too. Also in Belgium, the sport is also bigger, so there are more people willing to organize races. Yeah, dude, there's just a ton of races here. There's a race every day or two here right now at this time of year. What excited me about cycling made you first live stream? Dude, I was live streaming like virtual racing, Ruby, Zwift. A lot of my friends were riding inside. I used to race inside with them. I actually live streamed some of my own races. So what I would do is I'd do a little commentary beforehand. I would turn the mic off by doing this. Watch. So that red light's off. The mic's off. I would do the race. I would finish the race, like say in the top quarter. I would jump off my bike, turn the mic back on, and I would do a commentary on everyone else racing. But dude, it didn't. People loved it. Everyone loved it. But there wasn't enough people watching it to make it worthwhile. And it was last year that Joey Jojo said, "Hey, why don't you do this? Do you think you could do this?" I'm like, "Of course I can do that." So I did live stream real races, kind of like just doing an audio. Think about just listening to a baseball game. Crash, 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 crash. There's a decathlon rider there. Visma rider down. Looks like that could be a UAE rider, maybe Total Energies. I can't tell with the white jersey right now. Tudor rider way off the road. He's like 10 yards off the road. Jayco Alula rider down. Tudor rider in the ditch. That may be a Cofidis rider still laying down in the ditch. I can't tell what that is. If that's just a red bike. Yeah, just the bike. Tudor rider going down to get his bike here right now. We'll get some notification here. PCS is better for showing the crashes, I find. There we go. Crash in the Peloton 1 minute ago. We're coming up to the mirror shortly, guys. So remember, here they're only saying it's 7.3%. Guys, remember, that average is where they decide to take the point from. So it changes all the time. They do say there's a part that hits almost 20%. Am seeing a replay here. There's going to show the crash here right away. Little curvy, swervy in the Peloton. There you go. Right in the middle, decathlon rider down first. I did see a Jayco rider make a move before that. So he saw something, and maybe the other riders couldn't react in time. Someone's saying Brennan crashed. This is from Empty 420 here. 420, baby. Team Visma lease bike. I did see a Visma rider down. So that's one of our big sprinters gone right there, guys. Okay, sorry guys, gotta go back. Yeah, I think, the Murat, that's the one where the church is at the top, I believe. Yeah, that's the one with the church. They come up the right-hand side of the church, I believe. Okay, guys, sorry. Philipsen, no doubt, from the Peloton, if they catch. Jasper the Disaster. Yeah, dude's so funny on Netflix when he was Jasper the Disaster, before he became the big name. Definitely tier 1 rider. How much time would you say is left? Dude, now, it's less than half an hour. Probably 25 minutes of racing now. It's probably just going to get faster and faster. We're on the mirror now. Florian leading the way. Matthew on his wheel. Tim Van Dyke right there. I imagine The other three riders are going to get distance here. Probably going to get distance. They must be tired from being out front all day long. All day long. A lot of Lidl Trek banners on the side of the road. Lotto banners. All the sponsors are here, guys. This is their part of the world here. Dave saying Machu doesn't get caught unless Poggy is doing the chasing with his full team. Eddie saying the Langkawi Tour is 6 months to go. Yet the organizers not be decided yet, and 5 teams already confirmed by Pro Cycling Stats. Aronson, I think Hent is the only spring classic that MVDP has not won yet. Hope he goes there and others are at peak form. Yeah, huge cycling culture in Belgium, the Netherlands, France. Sort of like basketball in the USA, hockey in Canada, cricket in India, Pakistan. Yeah, every country's got its own sport, guys. Team Visma Lisa Bike having a rough week. Oh, absolutely, dude. Yeah, Aaron's asking, does one get to chug a Belgian beer on the podium for this race? Dude, possibly. Possibly. I bet you they do. And at the front here right now is Tim Van Dyke. Matthew's gone, guys. Matthew's gone on the cobbles, on the Muir. Here goes Matthew. See you, boys. See ya. Tim Van Dyke trying to react. He's been doing very little work. Florian's just hanging on to Tim. The 3 breakaway riders, gone. 20 seconds behind Matthew already. Matthew just powering way up here. These cobbles look pretty rough through here, guys. This is epic. This is like pro cycling classic riding right here, guys, up this climb. They're bouncing up on their bike, trying to use all their weight. Oh, wow, that is steep right there. Matthew flying away right now, guys. Is he going to go on an 18-kilometer solo break to win? I think the record was 19, so he wouldn't get the record. There's that church at the top. This is one of the most famous climbs in cycling. It may not be the longest. It may not be the hardest, but it's very famous at this time of year. Wonder if we get a signature bike change today. A Matthew Van der Poel bike change? So he has a clean bike when he finishes? He does that all the time in CX. He wants a nice clean bike. I don't know if he'll do it today. He doesn't have a big enough lead. They're only saying it's 6 seconds. Back to Tim Van Dyke and Florian Vermeesch. Tim Van Dyke has a little bit of a gap over Florian, actually. But Matthew's gone, guys. Let's have a good look here and see where he really is. Let's jump back to Tour Tracker so you guys can see what's going on. They're saying Matthew has a 20-second lead over Tim and Florian. Everyone else is battling their way up past the church right now. Jonas Abrahmsson's there. Pithy, Turgis, Manier, Kopecky, Luke Lamperti. He's another big sprinter. Niels Pollitt, Zongley, Ben Turner. They're all coming, guys. So we do have one climb left today. One climb left. 5.8% average. It's a 1 kilometer climb. Almost 6% average with an 11% section. And then we're going to be 11, 12 kilometers to the finish, guys. Good stuff. Guys, while I got you, Matthew racing away now downhill, guys. I'm going to quickly jump to the women's race. And you can see here the Peloton right now. There's only 2 riders left in front. The entire Peloton's chasing right now, 22 seconds back. They're pulling that race back now. They're going to be entering their phase 2 pretty quick as well. But yeah, guys, we got to stick with this men's race for now. Hot and heavy over here, folks. Hot and heavy. Yes. I was talking about you. Sorry, guys. I tend to talk out loud when I text on here. Sorry, dudes. Yeah. Eat, brain, think. Occasion. She's asking, what were you saying, Colin? Blah, blah, blah. She's, whenever, I tell them, hey, girls, I talk about you on every video. They don't even know this. They don't watch my videos. I have to say, guys, look where I talked about you. Actually, it was funny. Maybe she'll watch this now. Addison has a new boyfriend. But her old boyfriend, Carson, he was a good dude. I liked him. She's got a new boyfriend. He's a good dude, too. Right? You know, these kids, they change boyfriends all the time at that age. Carson did not watch pro cycling. He watched every one of my videos. Everyone. And he would listen carefully to all the dumb things I would say when I talked about the animals, the goats, the girls, himself, Joey Jojo, make fun of myself. Yes, your future school, Addison. Schooling. Yeah, she's asking, what are you guys talking about? She's just curious. Okay, dudes, I'm going to get focused here. Sorry, brain on. Let's go. Boom. Eddie's saying if Vanderpool wins, his second Dutch win races today behind another Dutch rider from Tarragona Cycling who won the Turkey race. We're calling it iconic. That's the climb. This is a Satchel Paige kind of day. Don't look back. You never know who's chasing. Dude, right now, he's got 18 seconds on Van Dijk and Vermeesch. Florian, big Flo Rida. Then we've got a small gap to the three remnants of the breakaway. Then we got the Peloton coming with Luke Lamperti. This guy's a pretty decent sprinter here, guys. Pretty decent sprinter for EF Education. Yeah, this guy is actually a really good sprinter. I think last year he won a sprint stage at the Crow race, maybe. Czech Tour, guys. He won stage 1 and second on stage 3. I think Paul Magnier might have been floating around for that race, maybe. No, he wasn't. Okay, so we got two chasing Mathieu up front. Mathieu will be gone now, guys. I think he's got such an engine, he's gone. This is kind of like CX racing for Mathieu van der Poel. It's an 8-9 lap race. On lap 3, he just says, yeah, I'm going now. See ya. I got to go. And he will just ride away, and it doesn't seem like anyone's capable of catching him once he puts his mind to it. And these are the races that Mathieu needs to win, because he's not going to win the Tour de France. He's not going to win the Giro or the Vuelta or any of the big stage races, guys. He's a one-day guy. He's a hard man. He's a strong man. Yeah, Mathieu put 20 seconds in them in 500 meters. I guess we're going to get the chalking, the MVDP Vibus double again. Dave saying ting-a-ling-a-ling, dance hall and swing, knife and fork if I... dude, I don't know that one at all. Dave likes to drop in songs that I'm supposed to guess, guys. It's kind of something we do here. Actually, I just saw a sponsor there too, NIBC. They are the main sponsor for the NIBC Tour of Holland, which runs very late in the year. Race I didn't cover last year. UCI should do a race in half floodwater racetrack to see who's the best. Dave's saying, I think they call that triathlon. Mic dropped. Aaron saying, tell Addison we are talking about legs and fait accompli. Half flood water race makes me think of steeplechase and track. Yeah, dude, I love steeplechase. I do really like watching track and field. Okay, what's going on here, guys? Here comes the remnants of the Peloton. Dude, I think there's only about 20 riders in this front group that are chasing. They're just catching the remnants of the breakaway. Those 3 dudes that have been out front all day alone since kilometer 1, just caught now. It just happened on screen. They've been caught. Peloton's 1 minute 10 seconds back, though. You know what? When I said NIBC earlier, it's a sponsor called KBC, which makes sense because we're not in Holland. Come on, Colin. Get your brain on straight. Yeah, so there'll be 2 Dutch riders to win today if Mathieu can win this. What are we looking at, guys? It's currently 8 o'clock in the morning for me. Been up since just before 3 a.m. Like I said, dudes, I kind of crashed on the couch early last night. I had a busy day with real estate, busy day with the weather, all the other garbage in my life that's going on right now. And, dude, I had one little port last night. I had a little tiny port, and it just knocked me out. I woke up, looked at my phone, 6:56. I missed my live stream, but it was still at night. I think I just completely crashed for about 10 or 15 minutes. Then I stayed up chit-chatting with Addison. Is steeplechase still an Olympic sport? Dude, I think it is. I think they still do steeplechase. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock in Eastern Standard Time right now. Mathieu just riding away, guys. 40 seconds. So 2 riders are chasing him, and they're losing time the whole way. 2 riders can't chase down 1. Guys, this is sketchy racing here in this part of the world. It's where they built roads with concrete blocks they just laid down. So I think after the war, they just started plonking down concrete blocks, so they can pour the concrete somewhere, bring them to place, slap them down. There's a gap right down the middle, like a trench. So you have to be very careful crossing back and forward. Not necessarily right here, but there's parts where they go back to the concrete block. Here, I can see it now. There's a crack right down the middle. So you'll see riders do like a quick swerve when they go across the middle. They don't want to take it at a low angle because they could get stuck in there. Now Matteo Trentin, this is the guy that crashed earlier on the Molenberg. He's attacking off the front. 10 kilometers to the finish, guys. We're under 10 now. Trenton's going now for Tudor Pro Cycling. And it's doing damage here, folks. Weather's getting worse too. It's getting lots of rain on the cameras. The cloud is quite low. 108 from Matteo Trentin to Van der Poel. Why do cyclists drink port? Because they only go port side on the velodrome. That's right, Aaron. Dave saying he hasn't seen any coverage since 1988 or something. Dude, I thought I just saw some recently. Actually, you know what, dudes? On Flow Bikes, Flow Sports, they have a track and field section. Why aren't I doing that? Like, Flow Sports covers about 20 different sports. Okay, now some of it, I don't want to get in trouble here. I just saw Matthew do the quick swerve across the crack. I don't know how much of a sport it is. Some people are going to scream at me. Cheerleading. They have a cheerleading channel. Where they're like, big dudes are whipping little women around in the air, doing all the gymnastics type. They have gymnastics. They have MMA on there. They have rodeo. They have track and field. They got a bunch of sports. Eddie's asking, how many scheduled live streams you do this year? Are you doing the World Tour and Pro Series? Dude, I'll do every one. If you go back to the channel, guys, you'll see a lot of stuff on there. Can I actually do that right now when I'm doing this? Dude, I don't think I can. I would have to open up another YouTube channel to show you. Which we don't need to do that right now. Steeple is like a D-level event on the track program. You have to catch it on Peacock, all access to him. Yeah, dude, it's probably the same as Flow Bikes. I think Peacock and Flow Bikes show a lot of the same stuff, I think. Dave's saying too much. Dave, I'm not going to even repeat that. Dude, I said young girls because they're generally high schoolers, right? And then I said women. I'm like, well, they're not really women. I don't even know what to call them anymore. Don't get me in trouble, guys. Come on. I'm not a creeper. 106 here from the Peloton to Mathieu van der Poel, the greatest cyclist right now for one-day races, guys. Just killing it. Sprint teams are going, how are we going to beat this dude? How are we going to bring this back? 113 up here, it's saying from the Peloton on Flow Bikes to Mathieu. He only has 6.7 kilometers to go, guys. Mathieu, yeah, dude, world champion stripes. He's got the nice-looking watch on. Wonder what kind of watch he wears. It's one of those kind of rectangle-y ones. Dudes, I love watches. Nothing special, just a little Seiko I like to wear. Kind of like a beater watch. I think we bought this in Victoria years ago. Yeah. Guys, I know lots of you probably like watches too. Okay. Aaron, yeah, dude, I'm doing Kern tomorrow. Kern is tomorrow. We're doing Kern. I've got full coverage from Flow Bikes. Dude here, Tiago Schultz asks, where are you watching this live? Dude, I wish I could show you. I'm watching on Flow Bikes. So I watch on Flow Bikes here on this screen where I'm looking right here. I have my phone right here. Dude, some days I'm going to have to show you inside the Inside Cycling World 10x10 cube of cycling dominance. Okay, I will give you a full background look. It's basically just a junk room. And Addison promised me, she said, hey, Colin, when you get set up again, I'm going to help you design you the best YouTube channel room you've ever seen. And I'm like, thank you, Addison. Dude, so yeah, I'm watching on Flow Bikes here. I'm talking to you guys here. And guys, I know I look down too much there. You're kind of seeing the top of my head all the time. I need to set this up like, dudes. Yeah, so like I just have my phone. I just have my phone here and I got it in a little stand. I need to get the stand higher so that I'm not looking down so much. I know you guys want to see all this all the time, but, you know, ease off, guys. Ease off. Ladies, specifically, ease off. Just kidding, dudes. I like to make fun of myself. Festina. Dude, I got a Festina. I do have a Festina, and I have a Festina cycling jersey. Ramco likes watches too. See the individual time trial times. That's right, dude. Eddie's saying Langkawi will be underrated, fun to watch as long as the race. Okay, dude, I'll do Langkawi. Dudes, top 10 results in one-day races this season. UAE has 24 top 10 results. Red Bull, Bora, Hansgrohe has 17. Today, it's going to be neither. Well, they'll get top 10, but they ain't going to win. It's Mathieu. Leading the peloton, Jonas Abramson, Tobias Lund Anderson, Jordi Meus, Lawrence Pithy, Christophe Laporte, Dylan Toynes, one of the guys I picked today. Anthony Churgis, love that guy from the Netflix series. Lucas Kubis is there as well. I know someone picked him today for finishing high up. And dudes, on Velo games, I don't even know how the points are scored out. Okay, that's interesting too. We've only got 5 teams, dudes. I want to see more teams by tomorrow. Dudes, here's the website. It doesn't cost. I think I made a quick account. Just get your 6 riders in for tomorrow. Kern Brussels Kerns tomorrow, guys. So let's do it. Get in here. Join the fun. Here we are too. Tomorrow. Oh, wow. Another early start time. Guys, I'll probably start 20 to 30 minutes before each day. No video coverage. Just doing my random blatherings about nothingness, which is my life these days. But don't worry, dudes. We're going to be getting a lot of real estate going on here soon. A lot of property management. A lot of YouTubing. Guys, guys, believe it or not, this little YouTube channel is one of my income streams. I make a tiny bit off this. So please watch the channel. Dave saying, has anyone watched Darts on TSN? Dude, is it a real sport? It's a game. It's a game, but it's very technical. Like, you got to be good at it. You got to be good at the technique. Matthew's gone, guys. No one's going to catch him now. And I wonder what the sprinters will think. They're probably like, well, they're coming to the 3-kilometer mark here now for Mathieu van der Poel. Lido Trek sign, and another sign here called Maze, which looks like beer. M-A-E-S. Dave saying, oh, he wears a Tissot. Dave saying, I've been out of the industry for 18 years and was such an amateur. Aaron saying Anderson should be able to take the Peloton sprint. Anderson, which Anderson? Anderson, maybe that's a typo. Oh, maybe you're thinking Tobias Lund Anderson. Yeah, dude. Dude, he just won something. Oh, yeah, he won the Cadell Evans Great Ocean Road Race. He won the points classification at the Santos Tour Down Under. This dude's here, man, for decathlon. Really cool seeing virtually every team has a good sprinter now. I think the teams are getting more balanced with sprinters. 2.2 kilometers to go for Mathieu. Then we'll watch the big sprint come in. And then I'm going to fly off your guys, check on the fire, and do a quick workout today. I really have nothing going on today, guys. Real estate's going to kick in hard tomorrow. I got to get that inspection done at 10 a.m. Who will win the sprint for second? Aaron saying Anderson. Yeah, dudes, we do have 30 seconds between. Yeah, dudes, they may not get caught. They're not going to get caught. Yeah, they're not. It's going to be Van Dijk versus Vermeesh. I think Van Dijk has a sprint on him. Yeah, I'm going to go with Tim Van Dijk. He did the least amount of work. So second place is going to go to Van Dijk. Florian Vermeesh, not as much sprint, and he's done a lot more work. I think Tim's going to do just enough short pulls. Looking at some lady at the finish line here. Phones are coming out. I don't know. Maybe that's Matthew's girlfriend. I don't know. Hard to say. So yeah, it's going to be, yeah, that's right. We're not going to have anyone else catch up. It's going to be a sprint for third place. Lawrence Pithy, Christophe Laporte, and Matteo Trentin. I bet you the crowds love this. Yeah, and here comes Mathieu all by himself. No one else to be seen. The team cars are being directed off course. It's Mathieu on the finishing straightaway. 700 meters to go here, guys. Acceleration in the peloton by Lawrence Pithy. That's the 3 going for it right now. Second place, I'm going to go for Tim Van Dijk because he's done a lot of resting. Oh, Dave worked in watch repair for 6 months. Nice, Dave. Still doesn't know how to replace most watch batteries. Okay, so Matthews already came through. Hasn't finished yet. Oh, here we go. This will be Matthews' 57th career pro victory. Don't forget about all his CX victory, guys. I mean, this is just road. This doesn't include all of his CX victories. I showed you earlier, I think he's got 12 first places this year in CX alone. Never got beaten this year in CX. Dude, and he's finishing. He looks relaxed. His mouth isn't even open. Just riding to the finish here on his Canyon, his white Canyon bike. Blue Alpecin Premier Tech jersey with the World Champions stripes on his arm. Just under 4 hours and 54 minutes for Matthews to win this one, guys. Dave saying surprised he lasted 6 months in watch repair. The Flamme Rouge, LMF 25, Machu. Gives the chest a little one of these. Hands in the air. Here they come, boys. I'm watching the two sprint in the background. Come on, camera. I love Machu too, but let's watch this. Florian leading out Tim right now. Tim attacks. Tim's on the attack. Pulls up beside Florian. Easy. Florian already gave up. Florian lasted for about 1 second in the sprint there. Tim's powering all the way. He wants a second place. Good job, Tim. Smart racing. I think he's pretty happy about that. Third place goes to Florian Vermeesch here for UAE. Let's see what the other sprinters are going to do. Hopefully we don't get a schmozzle here anywhere at the finish line. Matthew quickly congratulated by Florian. That's really cool to see that because they did work together. And it's Laporte out front by himself. Looks like Matteo Trentin is coming in next. And then Lawrence Pithy maybe, but the balance of the peloton. Okay, Laporte's in next, Matteo Trentin, and then a schmozzle. Decathlon rider, that would be Anderson coming through right there, guys. The only decathlon rider that should be there is the one that Aaron called out earlier, Anderson. Matthews quickly into his jacket to stay warm here. Big handshakes for Tim Van Dijk to get second place here. Whoo! Yep, so that's 2 wins for the Dutch today. Eddie's asking, is Van der Poel only good for this type of race? Dude, he's really, really good at one-day races. Like hard one-day races, cold, wet, cobbles, lumpy, bumpy races. Not huge climbs, but just repeated up and down all day long. That's what Matthew Van der Poel is really good at. Oh, and dominating the cyclocross world as well. More groups coming in, guys. So Matthew wins that one. Yep, Dave Singer, Florian is not racing for his job, saving energy for tomorrow. Yeah, dude. So, dudes, get into this. Get into the league. I'm going to look here tomorrow. So, yeah, it looks like Dylan's racing tomorrow at the start list for Kern Brussels Kern. So is David Ballerini and Casper Askren. So I might just leave those 3 riders there. Remember, you get 100 points, and I'm going to see how. Okay, so yeah, so this is where you pick your riders, guys. So we're already picking for tomorrow now, I think, or maybe this is today. Well, obviously Taddy's not there. I wonder why he's showing up there. I don't know why. On the list, he's not in the start list. Okay, fair enough. Dudes, yeah, get into that tomorrow. All the riders are still sprinting for the finish here, dudes. Yeah, it's over now. Mike, it just finished. Mathieu van der Poel won. Tim Van Dijk got second. Florian Vermeersch got third place. Christophe Laporte was fourth. I believe Matteo Trentin was fifth. So, Mike, I know you said you bet this morning. Did you bet on Mathieu? I hope you did. Dave saying he may never win a Grand Tour because of the talent in the field now, but don't discount him ever. DeLee looks good given his form. Yeah, DeLee's a great sprinter. Okay, dudes, how long have we been streaming for? We've been streaming for over 3 hours now. Dudes, thanks for being here. Looks like we had a pretty decent turnout. I see 52 people in here right now. It was higher than that earlier today. Guys, I really appreciate all the support. My channel's going to keep growing this year. It's going to be freaking massive by the time we get to the Giro. Even bigger by the Tour de France. I'll be doing this every day. And then I start my real estate world after that. I do my training after that. Yeah, that's it, guys. Dudes, I'm going to jump. Thanks for watching. See you guys real soon. We're going to see you in less than 24 hours. Thanks, guys.